of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can my picture and dream, if you will, in courtyard where oceans and violets bloom. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. How could you leave me standing? What's up, everybody? It's Purple Sunday. Y'all know how we used to start it off. I said, you know what, let's bring it back to the original. Have everybody up in here jumping around and like, oh my God, he's doing a throwback. Yeah, I had to do it for myself too. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday morning and you guys can hear me loud and clear. What's up, everybody? It's your boy BOOGOTTINYC, and this is our bottom line. Y'all know what it is. Come on in, everybody. It's Purple Sunday. It's Purple Sunday. Y'all know what today is. Let me know how I'm sounding on the audio. You guys let me know how my audio sounds, and that's very important. We got to make sure we're good. Thank you so much. Batty Lynn is back in the building. I appreciate you. How's everybody doing out there? It's Purple Sunday. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me check my... Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not even gonna mess around with the screen back there. How's everybody doing? I see we got family up in the building. Everybody's good. I'm ready to go ahead and get these prayers in the air for everybody just to make sure that we're all here and we're all accounted for. It's Purple Sunday, you guys. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. And yes, you already checked in with that. So come on in, come on in. How could you just leave me standing? Low where the world is so cold. And another thing, how were fraudsters able to swipe $9 billion in Minnesota? We got a new senator that's trying to run for re-election, and guess what happened? As soon as she tried, the whole can of worms popped open, and this came ahead again. Because we haven't found out what's going on with this situation since they got grilled about 5 months ago, right? So we're bringing it to the forefront since you guys like to talk about fraud. Let's do what we got to do, guys. Let's get into some fraud this morning. Trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness section. But you know what? Before we do anything, let's get those prayers in the air. We got to make sure that we prayed up, and we got to make sure that he understands that we appreciate the fact that we made it this morning and the fact that we're together. So yes, we're going to pray for that. We're going to pray for understanding. Let's pray for a fantastic show. Let's pray for YouTube to act good today and make sure that we grade up in that algorithm, because we got a lot of good content to bring you guys for Purple Sunday. Also, you know what else I want to pray for? Good health, respect, understanding, and love. Let's pray for love, you guys. I'm praying for Jeffrey Spilker, Batty Lynn, and Miss Swanza. Can't forget about Jack Welshins. Okay, can't forget about Pyramid with a Y. 7. I see you in here, Liberty and Justice. Thank you so much, Miss Swanza. 4 gifted hands. Where you been? Double XRS. Okay, kind of interesting name, but okay. Everything will go. Okay, who else we got up in the building? Liberty and Justice. My brother Sam Champion, Jordan Dowdy, Jack Welshins. Make sure you got to get Beyond Ether up in there too. Who else is in here? Miss Swanza, Rebecca Longian, Bueno chiming in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I see Paul up in here too. Jelena, good morning. Good morning. I see you. Good morning. Good morning. Yolanda, you know I ain't gonna forget you. Everything will go. That one song. I see you right there. Jack Welshins, Mark Dorfman. Who else we gonna put up in here this morning? Well, okay, let's go. Winter Rising, Colessive, Luigi. Can't forget about Teddy, Terry. Can't forget about all of our family. 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy. Also, we can't forget about Casey Ramos, my brother. Who else we can't forget about? Luigi, I said that already. And how we gonna do this morning so we don't run out of time? Bugatti NYC. That's right, you guys. We got to make sure that I'm up in the prayers too, right? I ain't forget about you, Mark Dorfman. You in there, and I ain't forget about Yolanda. Because right now, you know what we got to do? Got to take a sip of this good old holy water over here. Woo! Time to get it on, you guys. It's time to get it up. Let's go. It's time, you guys. I know it is. Woo! Hope everybody had a fantastic evening. You all rested up, because it's time. Trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness segment. We going long today, you guys too. We're going to be in the building for a while. So if you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. It's time to start the show. Are you ready to go? Let me know. Because yes, I'm ready to go. And they're ready to go. I said it's time to start the show. I hope you're ready, yo, 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 yo. Whoa. As we wind it up, boo, 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 wind it up, boo, boo, boo. I said we wind it up because it's 6 o'clock somewhere. It should be 6 o'clock here, so let's go. Boo, 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 boo. Come on, let's start the show. I'm ready to go. Come on, it's time to start the show. It's time. Let's go. No playing. Okay. Olay. Don't play now. That's right, you guys. We got to open up those paws. We got to open up those. Do, 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 do. It's Purple Sunday the 16th. That's right, y'all. 2026. Said I'm your host, Bugatti NYC, and this here's our bottom line. Well, we be talking about this and that and chat and this and chat. We be talking about this and that and chat and this and chat just got me lit. How's everybody doing this Purple Sunday? Thank you so much, Sam Champion, for the boot to get it started. Kick it down the field so we can catch it and get this show on the road. You guys, let's do what we got to do. It's time for trending topics, current events, as well as the health and wellness section. And without any further ado, I got 5 on it. I'm going to stack 5 videos at a time. I'm not even going to play around right now. All I'm going to ask you guys to do is stay on topic, stay on point, and let me know where you're chiming in from. We really want to know those gas prices. Why? It gives us a roundabout on what we're doing with those oil and crude prices, and to know what's going on in each other states starts a great conversation as well. Also, let's stay on topic and stay on point. Makes the show go good. Don't worry about trolls. We got that. We got people in here for things like that. You saw Sam Champion, right? Sir Lancelot, he's in the building. We got Liberty in the building, so don't even worry about it. Let's go. Hope everybody's ready for a good show and a fantastic one, because guess what? Like I said, not even gonna wait. It's time to do it. Let's get into these titles. Let's go. That's right, you guys. I already started it off. Coming soon? No, coming now. Minnesota fraud already happened. You guys already know. 5 months ago, they've been talking about it for the entire year, trying to find out what's going on with Ilhan Omar as well. But guess what? There's a new senator, not new senator, but an assistant that's trying to get reelected. And guess what popped up? That's right, this popped up. Could she have done something about it? What is her position? What is she trying to go for? We will see. Minnesota fraud, $9 billion. Is it worth talking about? Let's keep on going, you guys, because what else do we have? Wait a minute. How were fraudsters, here we go, Minnesota fraud. How were fraudsters able to swipe $9 billion? I think it's about 9.5 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let's keep on going. Was it legit for Dr. Fauci to invoke the fifth over 100 times? If I'm not mistaken, you guys corrected me last week. You said Bugatti. It was 111 times. But now we need to find out, was it legit? Was he supposed to? You already got a pardon, so why are you invoking the fifth? Could something come out of that? Let's keep on going, because last but not least on this Purple Sunday, what do we have? Inside the court that slammed the DOJ for not being prepared for Epstein. Oh, why didn't you give us the unredacted files? Oh, we were busy. We were doing this. Judge says that has nothing to do with us. We need those files, and we said that we need to get them by a certain amount of time. That's already 3 months already, you guys. I don't know if we're getting these files. They've been playing around with them the whole time. And now Todd Blanche is the AG. So what do you think? You think we got a better chance of getting those files now? You let me know. It's time. Let's do it. Let's do it, you guys. Let's go. Let's go. So grab your water, your coffee, and your water, your tea, and your 55 coffee. get in this building and start doing our thing, and let's see what's going on in Indonesia right now with more headline stories. That's right, you guys, some real serious stuff that we have to bring you. As we always break you the important stuff first, hit by a powerful, not as big as Colombia, 7.1 magnitude or 7.5, but this one is a 6.1. Earlier, there's tremors, and this one is pretty crazy in Indonesia. It's time to start the show. Let's do what we do, you guys. Good morning. It's Purple Sunday. Let's go.
Following these breaking updates out of Indonesia, where a powerful series of major earthquakes have struck the eastern islands, marked by a destructive 6.9 magnitude tremor that followed an earlier massive seismic event within the same day. According to US Geological Survey and international seismological agencies, the region was rocked early Saturday morning by a major shock centered off the coast of Flores Island in the East Nusa Tenggara province. Striking at a shallow depth of just 10 kilometers, the compounding tremors sent violent shockwaves rippling through the coastal towns, causing widespread structural collapses and triggering immediate tsunami warnings that forced panicked residents to flee to higher ground. The back-to-back disasters have severely disrupted infrastructure across multiple regencies. Local disaster management teams report that port terminals, public buildings and houses have suffered heavy damage, with dramatic footage showing collapses at local ports and hotels. Hospitals have been forced to evacuate patients, setting up makeshift treatment areas outdoors to protect them from continuous powerful aftershocks. While initial tsunami alerts issued by regional agencies have since been lifted, search and rescue operations are scrambling to reach affected mountain communities cut off by landslides. Emergency response teams remain heavily mobilized as authorities continue to assess casualties and survey the extensive destruction across the region.
Okay, so we had Japan, we had Cuba, we had China, we had Colombia, right? Then we had Venezuela. And now we're reporting right now, you guys see that Indonesia. Let's go ahead and get those prayers in the air for the Indonesians. Let's pray for nothing but a full 100% recovery. And let's pray that no one lost their lives. And if they did, the ones that they did report, you guys, we got to pray for them as well. We may be different religions, but we still deserve to pray and be prayed for. So yes, Father God, please open your arms. Amen. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. It's crazy. A lot of tornadoes, earthquakes, a lot of stuff going on right now, you guys, around the world. Let's get on over to Washington. Now it's time to see what's going on with the president and Trump. Another earthquake. Let's see what's going on as he stopped the speech to talk to that mom that we've been talking about, that we've been actually premiering here. Remember the 12-year-old, the little boy that lost his life trying to go to get a baseball from the corner store, riding his bicycle? Yeah, she was in Washington this weekend, and the president was giving a speech, and guess what? He kind of like honored her, basically talked about them and talked about these incidents that's going on in New York. It's pretty serious moment. Let's get into it, you guys. Good morning, you guys. Let's keep on getting to work. Indonesia, we got nothing but prayers for you guys out there. Let's go. Let's keep moving. So this is basically a moment when he stopped his speech. He stopped his speech to go speak to them.
Nothing happens to them. It's not like that in other places. It's not like that in other blue states. But it's not like that in Republican states, I can tell you that. But 3 weeks ago in Kathy Hochul's New York, a demented criminal with 14 prior arrests threw an elderly woman, you know, you saw it, onto the subway tracks, almost died. It was a miracle, barely lived. I mean, what's your definition of live? 2 weeks ago, a wonderful 12-year-old boy named Jacob Fritiz, you read about this one, was tragically shot and killed by a stray bullet fired by a repeat offender in a gun battle. He was having a gun battle with his friends, shooting bullets all over the place. Jacob was the son of a loving mom and a retired New York City police detective, and they are incredible people, and I heard that they may be with us today. Are you with us? May I introduce you? Please.
Now that was the part where he walked down, where you saw all of the applause and everything, but that the other angle that you guys saw was the actual angle that he took from when he was coming down the stairs. Let's keep on moving forward. Let's keep on finding out, see what the president has to say. I'm gonna chop this up because the speech was actually pretty long. Let's see what's going on with his situations about Letitia James, as he really has some select words about her to say. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. You know what it is. That's right, it's Purple Sunday. Let's get it going. Let's keep moving. Let's go.
Policies of Hochul and the Democrat colleagues, like crooked, oh, she's the worst. Is she the worst? Crooked Attorney General Letitia James. She is the most dishonest, a real slob, a real slob. You know, they had her. She got off on a technicality. They had her, but she got off on a technicality. But let's see what happens. You remember when she was campaigning and we will stop Donald Trump? She's not supposed to say that. She's the Attorney General. We will stop. She didn't know anything about me, but she campaigned on we will stop Donald Trump. Well, I think I'm here. Am I here as president? Yeah, I am. She's, by the way, Letitia James is a disgrace to law, order, law enforcement. She's a disgrace. She's a dishonest person, very dishonest, very crooked person. Remember I used to say that about James Comey, I was right. These are dishonest, these are dirty cops. You know the expression? You got dirty cops too. Letitia James is essentially a dirty cop.
Is that why they're trying to defund the police? Do you guys think that that could be the reason why? Or is it because that was just something that they were saying at a certain time? Because, yeah, just wanted to know about that, you guys, because did that age pretty well? You know, the defund the police era. Just want to know, did that age pretty well? You know, because you got AOC out here and all of these different politicians that's saying defunding the police was the way to go. From what I'm seeing, I don't think it needs to be defunded. They need to get some more of them and more training. That's something that they need to focus on. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's double tap that screen and get those likes up.
Yes, I support the defund movement.
I'm really, truly talking about the reduction of our NYPD budget and defunding a $6 billion NYPD budget that costs us books in the hands of our children.
Not only do we need to defund, but we need to dismantle and start anew.
Dismantle. Look who's talking. Who wants to dismantle it, you guys? Look who says we need to dismantle it and start anew. I wonder who she would hire. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Well, that's a little flashback of what Woke One looked like, as many Democrats are now trying to pivot from calls to defund the police. Let's bring in Virginia Republican Senate nominee Major General Bert Mizusawa and Republican candidate for Florida's 19th Congressional District, Catalina Loft. Welcome to both of you. General, did that defund the police push age well?
Definitely not. I think the Democrats continue to amaze me with how they keep trying to one-up each other with different levels of insanity. You understand that as a national security person, with my 41 years, the job number one for the president is national security. Similarly, for state governors, public safety is job number one.
Remember, you could be looking at the next candidate for president, you guys. That's why I'm showing you this. You never know.
That also flows down to county executives and city mayors. If you don't have law enforcement well-funded, what are you left to do? In the end, we have the National Guard. They're the one force that's not restricted by posse comitatus, and they'll have to be activated, just like we're doing it here in DC right now. And so the same people that want to defund the police are the ones that are decrying the National Guard presence that have brought so much stability.
Could you imagine what happened if they defund the police with all of these YNs out here, with all of these masks on, acting crazy? They'll be doing donuts. They'll be like, no police. Oh my God, CVS, what is it, Walgreens? I'm talking about everything is gone. Dwayne Reed, They out of here. Y'all go ahead and keep on saying that defund the police stuff if y'all want to. Be out here talking about, I can't get my cocoa butter. I can't even get toothpaste. You think it's hard now getting it from behind some plastic. Now at least you walk in there, ding, ding. You wait, somebody come get it for you. They defund the police, they gonna be out of here. Ain't gonna be able to use no toothpaste no more. You're gonna be out here with some sticks from back in the days. Let's keep on going, y'all. Let's keep on going. Let's go. Iran, let's see what's going on with the Strait of Hormuz. This guy is not playing. He's a work of art, I tell you. Your president, President Trump, he says he's going to make the Strait of Hormuz a U.S. territory now. Oh, man. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with this one, you guys. Let's go. Let's go.
President Trump also addressing Iran while in New York. The commander-in-chief floating the idea of making the Strait of Hormuz a U.S. territory.
Madeline Rivera joins us live from Washington, D.C.
They're going to just close the stores down.
Madeline?
Hi, good morning. President Trump says he did the right thing when it comes to the conflict. He says he won't apologize even as gas prices remain elevated, saying Iran is the #1 state sponsor of terror in the world. And then he made this comment regarding the Strait of Hormuz.
Giggity, giggity. Let me say what you got to say, Beyond. If you defund the police, the YNs are the least you got to worry about. Ooh, I guess you're right about that, right? Be out here really acting crazy. Yeah, but meanwhile, Quagmire's daughter has some information about the Strait of Hormuz. Giggity, giggity. You guys remember. Come on now, stop it. So how you going to talk over her like that?
And then he made this comment regarding the Strait of Hormuz.
After we finish defeating Iran, which is being very badly defeated, pretty soon I'll be declaring the Hormuz Strait a territory of the United States. We have the blockade. No ships get through unless we want them to.
President Trump has previously claimed the U.S. has control of the waterway. As of August 12th, CENTCOM says the U.S. has redirected 59 commercial vessels, disabled 3, and boarded 2 ships to make sure they are complying with the blockade. But Iran argues it maintains the strait. Its deputy foreign minister saying the Strait of Hormuz cannot be seized by tweet, nor by aircraft carrier, nor by issuing an order, nor by an election speech. Iran neither fears threats nor cowers before displays of power. The Strait of Hormuz has been Iranian, is Iranian, and will remain Iranian. Negotiations over a peace deal have stalled as Iran demands more leverage over the route. This comes as the United Arab Emirates blames Iran for firing drones at 2 tankers sailing through the strait Friday. The tankers were operated by a state-owned oil company. There were no deaths, but the UAE called the attacks acts of piracy.
Well, you know, they do say that Quagmire has children all over the world. You know, it's hard to say that that's not Quagmire's daughter. Giggity. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. That is our information on the foreign side, on the Strait of Hormuz. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go see. Now, let's break into it and see, was it legal? I got a question for you guys. If you already get a pardon, because people are just, they're getting at me so much when it comes down to this. So I need to ask you guys, because when I don't know, I'll ask the majority. When you have a pardon, is it some sort of way illegal that you can't plead the fifth? Is there something wrong about pleading the fifth if you're under a pardon? Because, you know, with the thing with Dr. Fauci, that he invoked the fifth, they're saying over 100 times. So I'm trying to see how they're trying to say, was it legal for Dr. Fauci to invoke the Fifth Amendment? How is it? How is that a problem? How is that a problem? If it's illegal, give me a thumbs up. If it's legal, give me a thumbs down. Because I don't think, like, if he just wants to invoke the fifth because he doesn't want to say anything, that's one thing. But like, come on, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this can possibly get the pardon thrown out or something? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. So if you guys think that, pleading the fifth is going to affect his pardon, give me a thumbs up if it's going to affect the pardon. And if it's not going to affect the pardon, let's go thumbs down. Affecting Fauci's pardon by pleading the fifth? Not affecting Fauci's pardon by pleading the fifth. Let's see what's going on with Dr. Fauci and what they're talking about with this pleading the fifth stuff over here.
Professor Bonmentri, thanks so much for joining me.
Hey, thank you for inviting me.
I'm really grateful for your legal perspective today. Dr. Anthony Fauci, who is one of the faces of the U.S. response to COVID-19,
morally, okay,
testified for the Senate Homeland Committee at the end of July, and he did not say much beyond his opening statement. And last week, that committee passed a resolution to hold him in contempt of Congress for repeatedly pleading the Fifth. And that issue here is whether or not he was able to refuse to answer those questions, because right before President Biden left the White House, he issued Anthony Fauci a preemptive pardon that spanned from January 1st, 2014 to January 19th, 2025. So first things first, because of that pardon, legally speaking, was Fauci allowed to invoke his Fifth Amendment right?
Well, it's not clear. The Supreme Court of the United States has really never ruled that a pardon such as Biden gave to Dr. Anthony Fauci is the same thing, really, as immunization. We know that as a general matter, anyone that's called before Congress to testify, if there's the slightest possibility, real possibility of being incriminated, and I don't mean that the person actually is guilty of a crime,
Right.
but I mean that the person might be prosecuted, there might be prosecutorial proceedings brought against that person. That individual does have the right to invoke the Fifth Amendment.
Because they don't want no problems at all. I kind of get where he's going with it.
Now, if Congress really wants Anthony Fauci to testify, Congress could grant him immunity, right? So in a large measure, this is...
But they don't want to give him immunity, because if they want him to testify and they find something out, they probably want to send him up the river, right, guys?
kind of a legal game. They keep saying he doesn't have the right to invoke the Fifth Amendment because he was pardoned. Well, if they really want him to answer questions, immunize him so that, for example, if he were to say something and Senator Rand Paul or somebody else on the committee, some other Republican on the committee, were to say, well, that seems to be inconsistent with what you've said before. You may be speaking falsely under oath. You may be perjuring yourself. Bingo, all of a sudden you have grounds for them to bring criminal charges.
New charge. I got what you're saying. You can get a new charge for perjuring yourself. But if they give him immunity, he can say whatever he want to say. But I don't think that they want to give him immunity because, of course, if they catch him in anything, he gonna get locked up and they ain't letting him out. That's right, you guys. Watch your head. Let's go. Let's keep on moving forward now. Let's chase some of the money. I know you guys like going after the money, 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 money. And you know how people just get amnesia? You ever give some, all right, okay, this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it with a show of hands over here. I'm gonna make sure that we get this right. How many people ever loan somebody $20 and then they act like that you never loaned them anything? Even if it ain't $20. If you loan somebody some money, yeah, that's why you laugh, because you know what I was gonna say. If you ever loan somebody some money and they act like they caught amnesia, can you give me a hand up like this? We ain't gotta say no names. Don't start talking about your sister after. I appreciate that too. Don't start talking about your ex-boyfriend. That's right, it's Purple Sunday. If you ever in your long-legged life loan anybody some money and they start acting like, what money? What you talking about? Like, or they just never brought it up. Just hanging with you, going places and stuff, spending money, but still owe you money. Have you ever done anything like that? Faye said never gave it back, never got it back. Look, she ain't never get her money back. What else? And you gotta ask for it back, and you feel funny asking for it, right? You feel funny, even though they owe you. Here I go. I don't know how many people feel that way, because that's how I be feeling. To the tune to $400. Amanda talking about something specific over there, like hoping somebody see the show. Yeah, I need my $400 back. And Amanda not playing right now. I'll loan $5 anytime I have some Lincolns. I thought I put it back. I thought I paid you back already. Pray for good and help us. Okay, I've done it loads of times. This guy Fauci is from Brooklyn and his name ends in vowel. Nothing's happening. The real Godfather. Okay, yeah, that was me. Okay, so come on, let me give you a little bit about what's going on here. The reason I'm saying this is because now we got situations here where we got lawmakers that are predicting to change this new case that's going on over here. So now we got somebody in law. Soon as they get in office, I never said that. I don't know what you're talking about. That was him. I'm talking about will snitch on you like nothing. Or then be like, oh, do I really owe you $20? I got you. Well, go for your wallet then. If you owe me the money, go ahead and go for your wallet, please. Like, come on, let me see it happen. And yes, I take Chime, Cash App, and everything. But they be on some conveniently not giving you your money back or trying to put the blame on something else, conveniently, right? This sounds like some convenient blame right here. And boy, oh boy, does she throw Tim Walz under the bus. When somebody trying to go for themselves, she gonna throw everybody under the bus. Check this out.
Minnesota's Democratic Senate nominee is facing questions about her role in the massive fraud scandal that unfolded while she served in the Walz administration. Peggy Flanagan has been Governor Tim Walz's #2 since 2019.
I ain't have nothing to do with that. What you talking about?
Here's how she responded when asked about accountability.
I would say, the governor says the buck stops with him. More should have been done sooner, and I agree. And now we know.
Ooh, first sentence, I agree. The governor said the buck stops with him. She set it off by snitching. Go ahead.
More should have been done sooner, and I agree. I would say, the governor says the buck stops with him. More should have been done sooner, and I agree. And now we know that 100 people have been charged, 60 have been convicted. We know that the head of Feeding Our Future, Amy Bach, she has received 41 years plus 8 months. And to that, I say good, that matters.
Let's bring in Republican Minnesota State Representative Kristen Robbins, who chairs the House.
Did you hear that motion right there? Did you hear that? Now, all of a sudden, she's on this side. Yeah, I'm glad that you got her. You know why? Because it's time for re-election. That's how they act, y'all. They forget. Just like that person that they owe you that money. Just like in Bronx Tale. Hey, get over here. Leave him alone. Sonny, he owes me $20. You know what? You just paid $20 to get rid of him. But we can't get rid of people like this because they just keep on coming, right? Come on, you guys, let's go.
Fraud Prevention Committee. Thank you so much for being here. You chaired that committee that it held some 25 hearings on this, and you produced a report that found that Governor Walz created a culture that accepted fraud, tolerated fraud, tried to suppress fraud. Now you have his #2, Peggy Flanagan, who's running in the Senate there, saying the buck stops with the governor. Is she
We got to get people like this out of our government, period. I don't care what position. If you start ignoring stuff like this and they get more power, they're going to have more power to make worse influence is what I'm saying.
completely blameless in all of this based on your expertise and investigation of this?
Of course not. She and Tim Walz were tied at the hip most of the entire 8 years that he has been governor. So they did everything together. Every press release, every announcement was the Walz-Flanagan administration. They own it together. And she saw all the same whistleblower reports. She got copied on all the emails. She saw the press reports and the legislative auditor reports. At no point did she ever call out his administration, his commissioners, defend the whistleblowers. She's as culpable.
Because she was on that team. You see what I'm saying? How people are when they on a team, even though they know that they're doing bad stuff. And that's the reason why I can't be on these teams and on these parties and all of that, you guys. Because all of them doing something funky, and I can't rock with that. So that's why Bugatti, not a Democrat, not an independent, not a conservative, and I'm not a Republican. No. Because they're all doing funky that I can't rock with. So yeah, take it like that. Let's keep on moving forward, y'all. Let's go. We got to keep on stacking this deck, though, because y'all must have forgot. Remember that song? Y'all must have forgot. So I'm going to remind you. Let's get right back. Heal up, reel up, bring it back, come rewind. You couldn't have forgot this. It's the beginning. It's our thumbnail. Let's go.
Responsible. Mr. Chairman, we are left with two questions. One, what did Governor Walz and Keith Ellison know about the fraud? And two, when did they actually know it? I would suggest that if they do not give direct and truthful answers to both these questions at this hearing, then they both need to be put under oath in a deposition.
Minnesota Congressman Tom Emmer came out swinging today, bringing up the 54-minute meeting A.G. Ellison had with some of the people ultimately convicted in the Feeding Our Future fraud scandal.
That actually sounds like you're saying that at the time of your infamous meeting with the Somali fraudsters, you were already aware of the allegations of fraud. When you had this meeting in December 2021, did you know, sir, about the long-running FBI investigation into Feeding Our Future? Yes or no?
Mr. Chairman,
Y'all remember this? Abaduba Baba Biba.
Representative Emmer.
Reclaiming my time. When did you personally become aware of the FBI investigation? That's all I'm asking.
Representative Emmer, as you know, I have addressed this issue many times.
All right.
Meanwhile, Governor Walz facing off with Representative Jim Jordan, who was trying to nail down why the Minnesota Department of Education payments to Feeding Our Future restarted 1 month after payments were stopped due to fraud concerns.
My understanding was the agency believed that the court had required them to make those payments.
And he could have been your vice president.
That was false, wasn't it? You said that, didn't you? You said the reason you restarted is because the court ordered you to do so. Is that right?
I don't believe that is settled yet, to the best of my knowledge.
What's going on with this case? That's why I'm bringing it back up again. What's up with this?
The staff report notes there was no court order to restart payments, that the judge in the case issued a statement saying he never...
And you know, the last but not least, I can't even try to play my boy Josh. You know, you can't play Josh at all. You gotta let Mr. Hawley get his run.
$50 million, $250 million that did not go to feed the homeless. It did not go to feed the poor. It did not go to feed children. Instead, it bought yachts. It bought luxury planes. It bought fancy vacations. It was smuggled out of the Minneapolis airport in suitcases. 12,000 pounds of $100 bills smuggled out of the Minneapolis airport in suitcases, for heaven's sake. 60 people, I think, have been...
We can't even take $5,000 in a little bankroll in our pocket without the little thing going beep, 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 beep. You got too much money. Why do you think they put that strip of metal in there? Because once you put enough pieces of metal in there, it's going to ring off. Come on, y'all. We not stupid. Come on. Let's go.
Been charged with wrongdoing as part of this corruption scheme. But here's the deal. The leaders of this organization, this fraud outfit, came and met with the Attorney General, Keith Ellison, directly. They talked to him for 54 minutes, this was back in 2021, and complained to him that they were being investigated, heaven forbid. And he offered to help them. They repeatedly offered him campaign contributions, and we know this because they recorded the meeting. 54 minutes of recording that we have, because the fraudsters recorded the meeting. Ellison tried to deny it. It's all on tape. They offer him money repeatedly, and he says things like this. I think we may have a poster of it. He says, we are in the middle of the battle with agencies now who are investigating them. He says, he's the Attorney General of the state. He says, Walz, meaning the governor, agrees with me that this piddly, stupid stuff running small people out of business is terrible. Piddly, stupid stuff meaning investigation for mass fraud. He goes on to say, just to be able to say, just getting the question, just getting the inquiry from the Attorney General is sometimes enough to make people knock it off. In other words, he offered repeatedly to help them get rid of the investigations that were ongoing into this group.
Don't try to forget.
Even as they were sitting there, he said to them, I am directing my staff right now to intervene on your behalf. And then just days after he met with them, he took $10,000 in campaign contributions, including from individuals who were indicted by the federal government for fraud.
And you know how they get down. That was just the money that they put through the campaign contributions. Can you guys please walk with me for a second, please? Walk with me for a second. Do you remember how they was trying to bribe the jurors? How were they trying to bribe the jurors? With stacks of money and gift bags, right? So you don't think, and we're going to give you some money to your contribution. You get where I'm going with this? 10,000? Man, listen, that's a little bit right there. That's in compare. I could imagine what they socked off, allegedly. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen, get those likes up, you guys, because now we got to get into somebody you know and love. Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you, the Love Boat. That's right, you guys. Sad song for Luigi Mangione, unless it's going to play out on some sort of a double jeopardy thing. Because Luigi, that's right, he went for it. He went all the way for it. And guess what? He basically pled guilty yesterday. But we just found out some new information about Luigi that's pretty daring. Did you know that he emailed the company to find out where the things were going to be at, what different events were going on for United Healthcare, just to probably pinpoint where the man was going to be at before he could do this? Had no idea this, you guys. So these guys got some real good information and some follow-up on what's going on with Luigi. See what's going on with the Luigi Mangione story.
Mangione pleaded guilty in a dramatic court appearance yesterday to the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. In a stunning admission, Mangione admitted to emailing United Healthcare leadership to gather information on the conference where he eventually murdered the company's CEO, and said he used a 3D printer to make part of a gun. His defense team is now working to have the New York case thrown out on double jeopardy grounds. Joining us now is Fox News contributor and George Washington University law professor Jonathan Turley. Professor Turley, so great to see you this morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Charlie.
First of all, give us your big picture view of what you saw, what happened yesterday, and what we can expect going forward.
Well, the interesting aspect about what happened yesterday is that the New York case is the case that involves the murder charges, but it was also the case, and is the case, that has a lower potential ceiling for the sentencing. So in the federal case, which he just pleaded guilty to, there's a possibility of life without parole. In the state system, they don't have that without parole option. So what he's doing here is something of a Hail Mary throw. He's suggesting that perhaps the judge will sort of bring down that sentence, give him a chance to possibly eventually leave prison at a rather advanced age, but not life without parole. The move of the defense is to get rid of the state case under what's called double jeopardy, because the New York provision of double jeopardy is much more difficult to satisfy for the prosecutors.
Oh, yeah.
So the odds are in his favor, if you look at past cases, that may in fact be dismissed.
Yo, bro, you got on some type of lipstick or something. Like, what's going on with your face, bro? Like, I gotta just call it out right now. Do they have something on this dude's lips? Like, what's going on with this guy right here? I mean, he's a little too old for that, right? And I don't know. I don't know what you do in your personal life, but yeah, okay. Luigi, let's keep on going, you guys. But that was some good work right there, brother. Sir, yeah, let's keep on going forward. Look like he had a little bit of, exactly. And them brows look kind of suspect too, right? Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's get on over to New York and Midtown East. We got some services that were disrupted in New York City in a synagogue, you guys, after suspect attacked 2 people. We got to bring it to you and let you guys see what's going on. It's Purple Sunday. And yes, we are giving out merch. The stuff went out yesterday. Got some more coming out today. We got 6 Our Bottom Line keychains and 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. But only if we can get up to 300 likes. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. We got to get up to 300 likes in order to get 12 pieces of merch coming out. All you got to do is email me, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Also, give me all the money in your pockets. We accept super chats as well as $ BOOGOTTINYC. That's our cash app to support. Thank you so much, and we appreciate you guys. Let's keep on moving. That's right. Do we have it up? Are we ready? Let's go. Let's get up over here. Oh, no. Matter of fact, did we do that? Are we going to do that? Are we going to, I think we switched it out because this story is much more bigger right here. I think we switched it out for the vandalizing that's going on. But let me check and see. Nope, we got it. Let's go.
Custody accused of disrupting Shabbat services and attacking 2 people inside an historic Manhattan synagogue.
Fox 8's Francis Wang is live on the east side tonight with a breaking story. Francis.
Hey, Natasha and Steve, good evening to you. Yeah, we're just live outside Central Synagogue right now. This is where police say that 46-year-old man was inside when he disrupted services and then allegedly assaulted two people as he was being escorted out by security. Now police say there's no longer a threat, that no one was seriously injured, but they have deployed additional NYPD resources there. You see a cop car still here tonight just behind me. Let's get you to the video of the moment. The 46-year-old man here was taken into custody. According to NYPD, this man was acting disorderly, disrupting services at around 6 tonight when security began escorting him out. That is when police say he hit a congregant, causing a cut to her lip and pain to her arm, while also spitting at and headbutting a security guard. Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch says those who were hurt were evaluated here at the scene and are doing well, and that this was extremely personal for the police commissioner because she says Central Synagogue is where she grew up. She called what happened here tonight deeply painful. Mayor Mamdani also speaking out tonight, saying he is horrified by this assault during Shabbat services, adding every New Yorker must be able to observe their religion.
Nah, but we gotta defund the police, guys. We don't need no police. What we need the police for? We need to let guys like this do what they want to do until they start coming to your parents or your grandparents or somebody old, right? All these people with that defund police, you guys think it'll be better? I'm telling you it won't. Because y'all be the first one like, call the police. They at the door trying to take the Samsung. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. We got more to get into. Let's double tap that screen. It's Purple Sunday, you guys. Come on, act like it. Let's get it up. Let's do what we got to do. We got another suspect that was charged in vandalizing and spray painting the World War II Memorial Monument. You remember yesterday we showed you that video with the bubbles. Somebody, I don't understand why people think they have the, I don't know, craziness or whatever, just can spray paint something like that. A World War II monument, something from like years of people like that fought for our country. If you got a problem with the government or whatever like that, we understand. But monuments like that are about our soldiers and our armed forces and stuff like that, need to leave that stuff alone. You're making the wrong type of message out with this. Let's get on over here. This suspect that was charged in vandalizing and spray painting the World War II memorial in D.C.
Now to this, new developments in the arrest of a woman accused of vandalizing the World War II memorial in Washington, D.C. U.S. Attorney Janine Pirro says she could be locked up for a very long time. Madeline Rivera reports.
The U.S. Attorney for the...
Back again, Quagmire's daughter. But no jokes in this one, you guys. This is when I wish I could find an MMA female fighter and just be like, get her. Straight up and down. No gloves. Get her. Because she do need her whipped. Straight up and down. All the time and all of that stuff, that's cool. But you need a boop bap, boop bap. Yeah, you need some time to do some healing. And I ain't talking about number sexual.
D.C. Janine Pirro is calling this incident despicable. Authorities say they got a call on Thursday about a person spray painting the World War II memorial. Part of the wall had been spray painted with the words "Clean Hands, Dirty Dollar Sign." A ranger also saw foam in the fountain area of the pavilion. Investigators say 41-year-old Melissa Ferris ran away after seeing the ranger, but she allegedly had a digital footprint. A complaint states Ferris had recorded multiple videos of herself on August 13th, including one of her admitting to vandalizing the memorial. She says, "I am cognitively aware and executively of the choices I am making. Someone has to make the choices that are different, and I am accountable for my actions." The court documents say Ferris had also been arrested on August 10th for unlawfully camping on federal property. Now some people are reacting, saying defacing a national memorial is not the right way to protest.
I wish that people would use the rights they have to express themselves in an appropriate way instead of taking away the enjoyment of all of us at a beautiful place like this. It's disrespectful.
What's her name? The one with the belt right now, with the belt that go with Papoose? The girl that go with Papoose? Her. Be like, yeah, we need you to get in the ring by 5 minutes. Come on. And we not now. You ain't got to put on no gloves. We got a literal crash dummy for you. Just go off. Do what you want to do, and I'll put her in there.
To the country and its heritage. I mean, one thing we should all be able to unite on is World War II, which everybody agrees was a good and right war.
The announcement of the criminal charges against Ferris comes after the Justice Department dropped its allegations against former Olympian Davy Hearn in the Reflecting Pool case. Bureau says the Interior Department withheld important information during the investigation that showed Hearn did not vandalize the pool, but the damage was from a rush job by the contractor.
We went into that and we agree. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because I'm a contractor and I've been a contractor before. So I got to be honest with you. You need to let things cure. You hear what I'm telling you? It's called the curing process. You feel what I'm telling you? Like when you put up towels in the bathroom and people be like, I can't wait to take a shower. You really want to let it cure. You probably want to let it dry for about 7 days. But I need exactly. You got to find an alternative because you're going to be in there for a long time, hot stuff going on, pieces start falling off the wall. Don't call me. I'm not going to be the one in there trying to fix up all that work. Sorry. You got to let it cure. All that hook and juke fast work is not going to work. Let's keep on going forward, you guys. Let's work. Let's keep on moving forward. Do you guys know what we got going on right now? We're on our way to 75,000 subscribers. And if you want to be a subscriber, all you got to do is hit that black button right up under there. Hit that black button. And when you hit that black button, that oval one like that, hit that button, right? And then next thing you know, you want to do press all. This way you get all of the notifications that when we're on. Let's keep on going. Katie Fang, Department of Justice, slammed by a judge for being unprepared for the Epstein hearing, you guys. And I got some more stuff coming out after this that you're going to really wonder about. Let's go.
According to this DOJ lawyer, Andrew Block, because those handwritten FBI notes are duplicative of the FBI 302s, which are like the official reports that are generated, that's why they're not turning them over. And the judge pressed him and said, I don't understand. You don't have any additional information for me. You were supposed to come to court today and give me additional information as to why you cannot manually redact these handwritten notes. The judge asked Mr. Block, how many pages are there of these notes so I have an understanding of what's at issue? Block said, I don't have that info. Court says, you don't have an approximation of the numbers? And how about, have there ever been other handwritten notes that have been published that have been redacted? To which Andrew Block said, not to my knowledge. That is an untrue statement. We know that handwritten notes that accompany the FBI 302s, that they've been turned over. We've seen them ourselves in the production by the DOJ. At this point, this Andrew Block guy was struggling. Face turning red, hands were shaking, he was stuttering, he wasn't really able to explain himself to the court because the court kept on saying, well, what is the cause? I asked Blanche to come and show cause why he could not do these redactions of the handwritten notes. And Block says, well, it's just duplicative. But remember, people, they never said it was duplicative. They said it was substantially similar. They said the handwritten notes were substantially similar to the 302s, and that's the reason why they weren't turning them over. So then the court said to Block, you have nothing to add to the previous response that was made by Todd Blanche. Block says, we're just looking for a clear order. And the court goes, well, what's unclear here? Yikes. And the court.
So this is why we're not getting any files or anything when it comes down to the Epstein files. They're saying that they can't even hand redact things.
Court says, can't you tell me, is there another way to do the redactions? Okay, no response from Block. We need a good, clean order here because we're having difficulty understanding at this procedural posture what you want us to do. I mean, when I tell you how long this was, it was horrifically, painfully long. The back and forth on this, I was embarrassed for this DOJ attorney.
This is why we're getting nowhere, you guys, with the Epstein files, with following up, because it's just like a chasing the tail. This dog chasing his tail in a circle, in a circle, in a circle. Well, guess what? We found out some more people that were trying to get Epstein's money. Because you know what it's really about, right? It's really about the money, 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 money. Let's talk about it, you guys, because they're saying, that I don't want to make this up, the Anthropic CEO, the wife, tried to ask Jeffrey Epstein to invest in a, let's just say in an adult company. Let's look at this and see what's going on with Anthropic.
As Anthropic races towards a historic public listing that investors expect could reach a staggering $2 trillion valuation, Silicon Valley's eye is firmly fixed on Chief Executive Dar.
You know how everything comes out in the wash when it's time to get to that money, right? Everybody want to know what's going on before they invest. They got to put it up right, especially when they're trying to go public, right? So yes, some things came out into the wash about his wife trying to get Epstein to put up some of that money, 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 money for an orange company with a P in the front.
But behind the scenes of one of the world's most valuable artificial intelligence labs stands a central, low-profile figure whose influence is only now coming to light. Her name is Cam Clark. She does not work at Anthropic, she has no title there and no public role. She is Dario Amodi's wife, an entrepreneur, and according to an explosive investigation by the Wall Street Journal, a key advisor and influential part of his ecosystem making decisions at the absolute top of the AI revolution. Yet, until recently, according to the journal, even Anthropic's flagship model, Claude, couldn't confirm if its own CEO was married. And besides bringing Anthropic's one of its earliest investors, the report states that 15 years ago, she ran what she called a revolutionary company and asked Jeffrey Epstein to fund it. Her rise to prominence is remarkable after a brief marriage at age 20 to a man more than 40 years older and once declared bankruptcy. So who is Cami Clark? How did she help forge Anthropic? And
you guys heard that, right? She was married at 20 to a man that was 40 years older than her. Y'all heard that, right?
Why is her past outreach to disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein throwing stark spotlight on Silicon Valley's elite?
Let's keep on going, you guys. That's where the money is at. That's why they're not talking. Because when you start talking about dollar signs, when you're getting up to those chapters, it's a little deeper. They don't want to start messing around with those people. Yeah, they don't want to mess with them. That's when the money start getting real funky. Good morning, everybody. Let's keep on going. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. Because yes, we got merch coming out today. That's right. We got 6 of the Our Bottom Line keychains and 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. Let's keep on moving. All you got to do is get to 300 likes. Let's get those likes up. Let's get on over to Seattle, where $1 million bail is set for a teenager in a South Seattle pow-powing. This suspect must have thought it was a joke, because when the judge said $1 million, he said, "What?" He didn't believe it. See, that's when stuff starts to get real. When all the stuff that your friends were telling you in the hood, when they be bragging about the different jails and all the places that they've been, making it sound like they've been to camp, you guys know who I'm talking about. You've been around that person before, probably. Yeah, they sent me up to Elmira. I was up in there with blah, blah, blah. And then I went to downstate, and then I was in Blum, 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 and then the do-do-do. I don't know what the H and double, I don't know what they're talking about, to tell you the truth, because I ain't never been to those places. But you know what? The way that they make it sound like summer camp to a kid. Come on over here, you guys, check this out. Check it out. Check this out. I bet you he ain't thinking of summer camp by himself when he get hit with this number when they're talking about bail, $1 million.
Terrifying situation that unfolded in South Seattle after suspects opened fire on undercover police officers. This led to a high-speed chase, a crash, and 3 arrests Wednesday night. Today.
That's right, Sam. Go ahead and throw it in the pot. You know why we do it, Sam. $1 in a dream, baby. If everybody gave me $1, I'd be pretty good. That's right. Everybody be like Sam. It's Sunday. Come on, show some love for your boy. Everybody, $1 in a dream. Sam, you're the only one, so I appreciate you. Don't think I'm playing with you neither. Appreciate you, bro. Let's keep going.
One of their suspects appeared before a judge. Fox 13's Frankie Thompson joining us outside the King County Jail and court. Frankie, you were in that courtroom and heard an outburst from that suspect.
Oh, now you want to have an outburst.
The 26-year-old was pretty riled up over his bail amount. Now, there have been so many questions about yesterday's undercover operation. Today, officials say the suspects, all 3 of them involved in yesterday's shooting, don't appear to be connected to the violent Seattle shooting. Still, prosecutors say all of them are considered to be a danger to the community.
The bandits that bailed and came out of $1 million student.
Oh, God, was that a murder? Sure.
Yeah, that was just one of the outbursts from the suspect today, who police say is also a convicted felon. Detectives are piecing together a wild sequence of events from last
Yolanda.
night. This all started around 5:30 near MLK Way South and South Cloverdale Street. Police.
You see, it's real when that bail setting at $1 million, right? You know ain't nobody in the fam got that. You going right back behind them gates with that. Watch your head. You're going to have to sit right back there, go get right back on that bus, and go right back to that cell that you was out. Keep on going back and forth to court, back and forth to court. Hey, didn't they make it sound like it was fun? Hey, adult day camp. Thank you so much, Yolanda, and thank you so much, Osaka. Man, nothing but love. Got to be in it to win it. That's right. That's how you do it. Look at this here, all of this destruction and stuff that they cause, like nothing is supposed to come out of something like this. Yeah, we only messed up 3 cars. 3 cars that ain't yours, and could have probably hurt somebody in the time doing it. Craziness, you guys. So I think that's a good amount of bail money right there, because a lot of kids is gonna start thinking about, yeah, you see what happened to little Joey, right? They gave him $1 million bail. They need to start doing stuff like that. Go ahead and increase, because how they say it, you guys, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Let's go, let's go. Let's get on over to Jersey City real quick, because we got Joey Jones, annual Navy SEAL competition. We got to show some love for the 9/11 victims, you guys, all of our first responders. Hey, it ain't my fault I saw the video. Should have never came across my feed, because you know stuff like this gets nothing but love from us over here. So let's go ahead, y'all.
This morning, it's bringing together veterans, first responders, and patriots to complete a challenging Hudson River swim with fitness milestones at historic sites to support our vets.
Yeah.
Our friend Joey Jones is live at the Empty Sky Memorial, where swimmers are getting ready for the big event.
That was yesterday. Yeah.
Joey?
Four of his brothers when they got home.
Can Joey hear me? All right. Well, it is the classic hot dog.
I'm here at the 8th annual New York City SEAL Swim. I'm here with, well, some Navy SEALs right here beside me. They're all carrying American flags. They're going to run, I guess, the better part of a mile this morning before they jump in water and swim, I don't know, 3 miles. That's a Navy SEAL story.
All right, ladies, go ahead, ladies. You know I got to show y'all some love too. The Navy SEALs, ladies, the Navy SEAls.
It might be 20 miles. I don't know, but it's going to be a long, long swim. I'm not going to swim at all because these legs don't mix with water. But you guys are going to do 22 pull-ups, 100 push-ups at every stop. There's multiple stops. I'm going to try to get in on that. But why are you doing this? Why swim? Like, why are you out here today? Other than to show your body off.
First and foremost, I want to thank my wife. She supported me, hold down the fort with the kids. I got 4 kids. But yeah, I'm here supporting veterans, supporting Beyond the Brotherhood. There's a great organization that supports the SEAL transition into the civilian sector. And we're just here to support all that.
That's right. So Beyond the Brotherhood is the organization benefiting from this. So you guys, anybody have someone in mind you're swimming for today?
And to be honest with you, I think I speak for everybody. We're swimming for veterans, nonprofit organizations like Beyond the Brotherhood, first responders, Gold Star families that's out here. I mean, we're putting it all for that, right? That's what we're really here for. It's about the community, the brotherhood, coming together for a really good cause. So we're all here for that stuff.
That's exactly right. There are a handful of Gold Star families have already met out here today. It really is it's a fun celebratory event, but it's also something that everybody here, I think, is swimming with somebody in mind, or the fact that we all know that freedom isn't free. And even right now today, we've got brothers and sisters that are overseas in a dangerous place. And to be out here with you all just a week after the anniversary of Extortion 17, and you know, my anniversary is the same day a year before, it means a lot for me to be here today. So guys, be safe out there swimming, okay? All right, we'll see you over on one of the barges, okay? I'll be there.
Nothing but love, you guys. You know how we do it over here. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. You know how we do it, you guys. Okay, can't forget about the Coast Guard. Can't forget about them either, right? We got to show nothing but love to all of our veterans, all of our active, all of our firefighters, all of our police officers, all of our first responders. That's how we do over here. Don't think it's a game. Yeah, we stop for stuff like that. Amen. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's get on over to Houston. We got a pow man who opens Phil's Naya. Yeah. Oh, my God. On drivers. And he was pow by the police. That's right. He got out the car, started letting it go. And the police said, not around here, you don't. Let's get on over to Houston, you guys. That's right. Let's go.
Good evening. Welcome to Friday. A woman and her daughter are among 3 people
who were shot today while driving along a busy Houston roadway.
So this is really something. A man without a shirt on is seen in cell phone video firing a rifle at several vehicles this morning. He was then shot by police.
Yeah, this happened around 11 this morning along North Wayside
Look at
Drive,
Jack, y'all.
near St. Louis Street on the northeast side. Orko Mena is there right now after speaking with witnesses. Harrowing stuff. What are they telling you, Orko?
Yeah, Len, they described what unfolded out here this morning like something out of a movie. They say that the gunman was standing on this median here behind me, opening fire on several vehicles. Police spent hours out here investigating. They actually just left the scene.
Somebody just got green. Another person just got green. Another person just got green. Y'all go ahead and give it up for Jack. Everybody in the chat, give it up for Jack for turning y'all lights on and giving y'all that power. Welcome to the fam, y'all. Thank you, Jack.
In the past 15 minutes or so, thankfully the 3 people shot are all expected to survive. Terrifying moments today in this northeast Houston neighborhood as a man armed with a rifle opens fire at cars traveling down Wayside Drive.
Just shut up that car.
The rampage caught on cell phone video.
Okay, you guys, and you know how we do around here. Gotta keep on moving. I could tell you what's going on, but we ain't getting too much in depth with that. Houston, police came on the scene and had to do what they had to do. Let's keep on moving forward. We got to get on over to Rhode Island, North Kingstown. Police say an elderly woman with dementia was scammed out of thousands of dollars. Man, it don't get no worse than this. Elderly lady with dementia scammed out of thousands of dollars. You guys, please watch out for our elderly, our sick, our shut-in, our aunts, uncles, grand aunts, because those are the ones that get these phone calls. And a lot of times, just like what we heard yesterday, they might try to say, Scooter's locked up or such and such, and we need $20,000 to get him out. And your family don't know nothing but trying to get you out, right? Be careful. Be very careful out here. Every single day we telling you guys to watch one of these scams.
An elderly woman was scammed out of thousands of dollars, and they need the public's help identifying the people who came to her home.
Barbara Ron spoke with police about the case and why they say the victim was targeted. Barbara?
This case came to light thanks to a local bank teller who notified police about large withdrawal amounts coming from the victim's account. That's when police then discovered this was a multi-step scam that they believe began with a pop-up ad. For nearly a week, scammers were operating almost unnoticed and allegedly able to get thousands of dollars from an elderly North Kingstown resident who has dementia. Captain John McCoy from the North Kingstown Police Department said they were alerted to the incident by South Kingstown Police, who had gotten those concerns from the bank teller. They soon learned this all came from a digital ad
on the victim's computer, asking her basically to call a number or the cops would be sent to her house. She called the number. Through this process, gave remote access, to her computer, where monies have been believed to be moved around by these scammers. And we believe in this 7-day time frame it's possible that the suspects actually came to the home.
McCoy says the scammers posed as an at-home tech support, but did not have any identifying uniforms or vehicles. Police say this was in the Glen Hill neighborhood near the south end of the town. And although there is no description of the car at this time, police say they are looking for an Asian male.
We don't believe this to be a random incident. We believe this was a specifically, targeted address. So it's not someone who's just knocking on doors.
McCoy says to always be cautious when receiving calls or seeing ads, especially if there's a sense of urgency in the messages. You can always contact law enforcement if you have concerns. Police say the investigation is ongoing, and if you live in that neighborhood or saw something suspicious during that time frame, to contact them.
Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Let's double tap that screen. It gives many more people over here. Also helps us out ridiculously. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We're on our way to 75,000 subscribers, you guys. Let's go. Let's get more people over here to get this algorithm up to know about the #1 show, Our Bottom Line. Let's get it, you guys. Let's get on over to Miami because we have Andrew and Tristan Tates. That's right, the Tate brothers' lawyer who's speaking about their upcoming hearing. You guys heard about this, right? Let's go. Let's see what's going on with the Tate brothers, you guys. Let's go.
So, good morning, everybody. It's good to see you again, as usual.
This is what his face don't look like.
Hey, young man. Young man.
Let's go to Kamala.
Would you mind if you just gave us a few minutes while we spoke?
Yeah, let's go do.
Okay. All right, that's great. So, it's good to see you guys here. As always, we appreciate your continued coverage on this important matter. Obviously, we had hoped to have been in there today. Today's August 13th, and we wanted to argue for Andrew and Tristan's freedom today. So why didn't that happen? And why did we choose to move the hearing despite the egregious conditions that Andrew and Tristan are suffering inside? Well, I'll tell you, the government filed its initial motion. Let's say it was about 100 pages in total. Typically, we file a response and they file a reply. Their reply is usually a measured response to our motion. They filed a 200-page reply. They've resurrected, they've necromanced, they've brought back every allegation, every false assertion, everything that everybody has ever said about Andrew.
So they brought a lot of information back into this new case against the brothers because I guess they're trying to stack the deck on them, you guys. That's what the lawyer's telling us right now. They're saying that the state is bringing up everything. All of the extra old charges, they bringing up everything.
Tristan, that has been debunked, that has been defrocked, that has been beaten in courts of law in Palm Beach, in Romania, and in the United Kingdom already. Unfortunately, when it comes to matters of extradition, the judge judges all these allegations as a matter of first impression. So they took a bunch of spurious, a bunch of disgusting, a bunch of defamatory allegations, and they baked it into this pleading, and they called it justice. They baked it into this pleading, and they said these are the legitimate reasons why Andrew and Tristan should be deprived of their freedom. Nothing about what they've done is legitimate. Nothing about what they have done is honest. Nothing about what they have done is righteous. Everything about what they have done is wrong.
Okay, that's your opinion as their defense lawyer, and you have the right to say that. But I know a lot of people out here are saying otherwise, and your boy got a big mouth. You talking about the song Big Mouth? Big, big mouth, big, big mouth. Mouth almighty, tongue everlasting. He wasn't satisfied unless something was happening. You know what I'm talking about, right? Andrew, that boy told it all. Sat down talking bad about women, throwing people up under the bus. You're this, you're that. And a lot of young guys have, looked up to him because of the macho manness and the energy and everything. But guess what? You got to understand something. Once you get somebody that can finally get you down in a position and use something against you, and you've already been accused of it, oh yeah, they're going to do it. And they got a lot of accusations against them. We're going to keep on finding out and seeing what's going on. We're going to keep on finding out, looking into it, you guys, because yeah, we got to get on over to Florida, where it never fails. It never fails for content out in Florida. All you got to do is go there. Real talk. All you got to do is go to Florida, any part, Miami, any part, and sit around with a camera. You're going to find some content. This here is pretty crazy. I don't want to just try to pull this out of the air like it's nothing. You guys probably aren't up to date on this story. Hell, I wasn't even either. But we got this DoorDash a DoorDash attacker who had to be restrained as the verdict is read for what he did. Now, what he did was someone was trying to deliver, and when they came over to deliver, he pulled out a weapon. He also did some things to the lady, took her money, as well as made her perform, as he made her drive him around. This guy's a piece of work, but then he finally got sentenced, and let's see what's going on in Florida right now. I don't want to go too deep into it, but yeah, we got an evil person on our hands here.
Out of Tampa, where the jury has reached a verdict in the case of a man accused of kidnapping and raping a DoorDash driver, then shooting one of the women who came to her rescue 3 years ago. The verdict coming hours after Joseph Killens testified in his own defense, outlining an entirely different version of the events that night. Fox 13's Kylie Jones has been following the trial, joins us from the newsroom. So what's the verdict, Kylie?
Linda, the jury found Joseph Killens guilty on all counts. Those charges included sexual battery and kidnapping, and it only took the jury less than 29 minutes to come to that verdict. Killens did take the stand against his own attorney's advice. That was this morning, and things did get heated. It was an emotionally charged day in the courtroom. He claimed the victim was pursuing him, but prosecutors pressed him, arguing his story just didn't add up. Prosecutors say that back in 2023, a 20-year-old woman was delivering a DoorDash order to a hotel in Tampa. She told them that as she got out of her car, Killens held her at gunpoint and demanded money. According to investigators, Killens then forced her back into her car and made her drive around for about 2 hours. At one point, Killens, investigators say, demanded that she perform sex acts on him and threatened to sexually assault her. Again, this morning, Killens testified that he had met that victim before and that they had had an intimate relationship. He claimed the victim wanted to be in a relationship with him and that he tried to break things off that night.
And she was trying to get away from you after everything that you had just done to her, and you were upset about that, right?
I was never upset about nothing because I wanted to break up with her.
Right.
At no time was I upset.
Okay. Now, you actually, I believe on direct examination, said you shot back.
I never said nothing like that.
The victim's girlfriend has testified that she was on the phone with the victim at the beginning of the alleged attack until that call eventually disconnected. The girlfriend and her sister tracked the victim's phone to the parking lot of an apartment complex, and she said that as they tried to rescue the victim and escape, Killens shot at them. But Killens claimed it was the other way around. As the state pushed back on his story today, though, he got agitated.
I didn't force that girl to do nothing. I didn't put no gun point at this girl. I didn't kidnap nobody.
And that verdict was read just a couple minutes ago. As that was happening, Killens had to be restrained by multiple deputies. The jury was then removed, and then Killens started yelling about the verdict. He was quickly escorted out, but he does still need to be sentenced, so Linda will keep you updated online.
Woo! Glad they got him off the street, man. He is crazy. So you got it right in the comments. Whoever said cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Killings, yeah, that's his last name. Illings, that's his actual last name too. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you guys. Let's keep on going. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up right now because we got another situation right now on the good side. Let's try to get some good peace and harmony out of this one now. Woo! Let's go. We gotta get on over to El Dorado. We got an off-duty paramedic and a firefighter rescued for a person from a burning car in El Dorado County, and they were off-duty. Let's go ahead and try to get some sunlight and bring it into our lives right now after seeing that nonsense, right? But yes, you guys, you know we got to break it here first. It's our bottom line. And what is it? It's Purple Sunday. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's do what we do.
Tonight, we were hearing from one of the first responders who happened to be in the right place and at a critical time to rescue a woman in El Dorado County.
El Dorado County Fire says a woman in her 80s lost control and crashed into a tree on Highway 49 near Cool on Tuesday night. Her vehicle caught fire, but lucky for her, she didn't need to wait long for...
Do you guys see that vehicle right there? I'm talking about mangled.
...for help.
Instincts, training, everything they taught me here.
El Dorado County paramedic ambulance operator Shannon O'Neill Gentry loves her job.
I would argue that I have the coolest job in the world.
But it was when she was off the job Tuesday night that she and her husband, Grant Gentry, an El Dorado County firefighter, jumped into action.
We were on our way home from Auburn. We were running some errands, and we turned the corner and came up on a vehicle on the side of the highway.
The couple were the first on the scene and first to reach
Yeah, miracle,
the
right?
victim, a woman in her 80s who was trapped in a dire situation.
While we were standing with her, assessing her, smoke started to show underneath the compartment. Flames started to show through the floorboard.
So her husband and another bystander worked to get her out.
The door would not open. and the dash had rolled over her. So we had to do some finagling in order to get her out through the window.
Even after they freed the woman, they weren't done. While Shannon took care of the victim, her husband and others tried to keep that fire from spreading.
You guys got to realize that they prevented a whole lot from happening. They saved a life plus prevented a huge fire. You remember the other chopper the other day when it went out there trying to rescue people and it went down? Yeah, when it goes down, what happens? Dry brush, fire. These two, yeah, big one over here, big one.
Fire Captain Rob Syme was with the first fire engine that arrived.
The entire passenger compartment was full flames.
He says even though it only took them 5 minutes to get there, that would have been too late.
There's no doubt in my mind that this would have had a tremendously different outcome if she wasn't there, her and her husband.
While the others worked to put out the flames, Shannon stayed with the woman until she was airlifted to a nearby hospital.
It was just different. It's one thing to be on duty, it's another thing to be off duty and not expecting it. The tones don't drop when you're at home.
As for now, Shannon says, officially on the job or not, she was where she needed to be.
The big guy upstairs definitely had plans. He put us in the right place, right time, and everything just happened to line up.
2 EMTs, Mason Ray and Rocco Lucchesi, also arrived before the fire engine crew and helped at that scene. As for Shannon's husband, he was not able to talk on camera tonight because he's in Placer County, currently fighting the Talbot fire. As for
just in case you guys want to play some numbers today, 372 is the name of that truck, is the number on that truck.
the patient, we're told she is still recovering. Her current condition has not been released, but of course we send her all of our best wishes. One last quick thing here. Shannon tells us she now has to buy ice cream for the other firefighters. There is a long time rule at a lot of agencies. If you're the one who's interviewed for television, you have to buy everyone else ice cream. I have to tell you, as a longtime Nightside reporter when I was the weekend anchor, it was hard to get firefighters to talk on camera for that reason.
Because they didn't want to buy everybody else ice cream. Okay, you guys, all right, that's a good thing to know. Be like, don't worry about it, I'm going to interview you and I'll pay for the ice cream for the whole firehouse. That's right, you guys. Come on, you know what we got to do. We got to put those prayers in the air for them being at the right place at the right time. We got to put the prayers in the air for making sure the Lord put them there at the right time and saving the 80-year-old woman who a lot of people in the comments are questioning why is she driving anyway. I understand what you guys are saying too. So yes, but as long as there was a loss were prevented, first responders were there, we want to give nothing but shout outs and thanks for the Lord for having them in the right place at the right time. Amen. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. And if I can make it there, I'll make it. Bum, bum. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York. That's right, you guys. We got body cam footage showing another rescue. You guys, I don't know what happened, but I guess we got a lot of rescues going on today. A couple of days ago, you guys asked me for a fun show. I guess we got it going on here. But this one is even better because we got an elderly person trapped inside of the house. And what does this police officer do? Doesn't even wait around for the fire department. Takes it into his own hands, and he got it on body cam to prove it. Let's get out here and check out and see what's going on over here in New York State. Upstate, you guys, let's go. And we got a senior. As you guys can see, there's a ramp there. So he must be in a wheelchair. So he had to pick him up and take him out of the burning house, y'all. This happened yesterday.
Hey, where are you?
Day before. Body cam footage.
Who's inside?
Equipment, he's in there. He can't grab him.
How far in is he? Like, what's his name?
What?
Where are you, boss?
What?
Follow my voice, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Keep coming this way, keep coming this way. Keep coming, yeah, I see you, Bob. Keep coming, straight forward. Right here. Come on. Come on, come faster. Come on.
Oh, God.
Yeah, come on. I'll get you, boss. Come on.
Over here.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's go rest of
You okay?
Yeah, boss. Anybody else inside?
No, it's us.
Are you on with 911? Tell them to get everybody out.
You got everyone out.
First responders, first responding.
Come out from them.
There you go. That was the trooper that went in there until the firemen got there, got him up out of there, you guys. That's right. All right. That's how you got to do it. We got to show nothing but love and respect to our first responders, the good ones, the ones that we can actually show you that really got some footage, some camera footage information that you guys can see. I want to pray that the old man got 100% recovery, as well as pray for the video early with the 80-year-old lady and pray that they had 100% recovery as well. Amen. Guys got to take care of our elderly out here. You see that? Don't sleep on them first responders. They're there for a reason. You might not be calling them, but they help a lot of other people. Let's get on over here. This fool here called into an online show talking about he pow-powed somebody while online. I don't know what's going on over there in China, but yeah, somebody said, I did it. I'm the one that did it. And they call her show saying it.
พี่สนองเรียกแรงพี่สนองเรียกแรงรอแป๊บนึงเดี๋ยวโทรกลับทำรายการอยู่เรื่องใหญ่อะไรล่ะ
He said, can I call you later? I'm doing a show. No, I got something to tell you.
อะไรอะไรนะแล้วไปยิงทำไมอ่ะแล้วพี่อยู่ไหนอ่ะ
So the suspect, former lawmaker, told the journalist he pow-powed a senior provincial officer over an 11 million baht money dispute.
Wow. พี่ไปยิงเขาเดี๋ยวนี้เหรอ
You just did it just now? The official and his driver were wounded and taken to the hospital while the pow-pow man was later arrested.
แล้วตายไหมตายไหม
Is she gone? Is she gone?
พี่ยิงหัวเขาเลยเหรอ
So you did it in the head? Yeah, man. Yeah. You guys see it?
ตายเลยเหรอแล้วพี่จะไปไหนพี่อยู่ไหนพี่ต้องอยู่ตรงนั้นพี่ต้องรอตำรวจแล้วจะไปไหน
He said, don't go nowhere. Don't move around. Wait for the police. Yeah. She told him to call the police. She said, yeah.
ไหนไม่แล้วพี่ไปกับใครพี่อะไปกับใคร
And now she want to know who he went with.
พี่มาคนเดียว
You came
ไม่
alone?
ใช่ปืนอะไร
What did you use?
ฮะ9 มม.
The
Let me use it.
caliber and everything.
เอาไปจอดที่ไหนเอาไปจอดที่ไหนเอาไปจอดนนทบุรี
มันก็เลยแบบว่ามาขอผมที่ผมเลือกตั้งเราเสร็จอยู่แล้วไปมาแม่งแบบว่าถ้ามาบอกคุยตะกี้เนี่ย
Yeah, so he called into the show, you guys. They acting up over there. I guess she probably went viral when that happened. I don't want nobody calling my show with nothing like that. That's why I don't pick up the phone. You never know what's going on. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Let's get on over to California, where we got the feds that released a report on the abuse of California women in prison. That's right, you guys. You could imagine that it was probably going on, but now there's a report. And now it's being brought out. What do you guys think about this topic right here? And yes, it's Purple Sunday. Let's double tap that screen to get those likes up, get many more people over here. We're trying to get to 300 likes. Why? Because that gets you guys merch. What does it get you? It gets you 6 Our Bottom Line keychains and 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. Let's keep on moving, you guys. Let's go. Let's get it. See what's going on over here with this craziness right here.
Federal officials have released the results of a major investigation into alleged abuse inside California women's prison.
We've got Gigi Garcia live in downtown with more on all of this. Gigi.
Good morning.
morning, even though the Department of Justice says that California as a state has fully cooperated in this investigation, they have now been put on notice that they have 49 days to make some very serious changes in women's prison operations. Take a look at the video. According to the Department of Justice, this is the result of an investigation which was launched in 2024, prompted by female prisoners they say have filed hundreds of private lawsuits accusing prison staff of sexually abusing them while they were behind bars. The allegations include everything from inappropriate groping during searches to rape. And today the Justice Department announced the result of the investigation, saying they found a long-standing pattern of sexual misconduct, weak safeguards, broken reporting systems, and poor investigations at the Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla and the California Institution for Women in Chino, accusing the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation of failing to stop the assaults, saying the department showed deliberate indifference to women's rights.
Wow.
The Assistant Attorney General for the Civil Rights Division cited several examples of the investigation's findings.
In May of 2024, CDCR sustained multiple sexual misconduct allegations against a CIW.
Now this is 2 years prior. You know this has been going on for years, you guys. They're just now bringing this up.
Sergeant for providing contraband in exchange for sexual favors from prisoners. He was caught on camera caressing a prisoner's breasts and turning off his body camera.
These facts, like I said, are unacceptable and they're intolerable. California owes a legal and moral duty to safeguard prisoners in their custody. The state must confront the persistent failure of its own employees to prevent and address future sexual abuse at these facilities.
And federal prosecutors repeatedly said that even though the women are incarcerated, they do have constitutional rights. Again, federal prosecutors say that California now has 49 days to implement their mandatory recommendations, including expanded cameras, stronger reporting channels, better investigations, and improved staff training, and bringing it back here live. If they don't implement the recommended reforms within the 49 days, the Attorney General says they could face litigation.
They could face litigation. They need to probably let it turn over and go somewhere else with it. Let the feds take over the facility or something. I don't know, but that's crazy right there. Bad enough they're locked up, then they got to be treated like that. I bet they'll never go back again. That there'll keep them out. Want to pray for the people that are in there, because yes, they locked up and they definitely should do their time, but they definitely shouldn't be subjected to doing their time under those conditions. Amen, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep on moving. Let's go, because Trump is throwing his support behind Bruce Blakeman. That's right, for governor. What do you think? You think that'd be a better look than Kathy Jokel Hochul? I was going to do it, but it's got in the runnings a little too late. But Bruce Blakeman, I don't got no problem with that. If anybody can get her out of here, I'm for it.
Shortage of energy inside that room today. It was packed with supporters, but the big question is whether that translates into more voters turning.
I don't think so, because she's got a lock on the city. She's got a lock on everything else. People are nervous to go against her. No, she's not going to lose.
Out on election day for Blakeman. Now, President Trump got inside the room and on the stage at 3:21 this afternoon and spoke for just over an hour to a crowd of nearly 1,000 people, if not more. Public safety was a big part of his message. Trump praised Nassau County as the safest county in America, and then used that as a jumping off point to talk about what he sees as his administration's successes nationwide.
Yeah, next time.
Blakeman, who has made public safety a big part of his own campaign, used the moment to make the case that what he says is working here in Nassau as far as crime can work across New York State if elected. And the message from both men was pretty simple. They believe the country and the county are headed in the right direction.
In just 18 months.
600 episode is in September. Yeah, the 600th episode of Our Bottom Line is not next year. It's in September. That's next month on the 10th.
We've turned this country completely around. Our border is secure. Our jobs are up. Inflation is way down. Investment is pouring in. Factories are opening. Our military is more powerful than it has ever been. And America is back, and our greatest victories are still to come. Our greatest victories are yet to come.
And now, of course, Governor Kathy Hochul sees it very differently. The Democratic incumbent has some advantages in this race, including the fact that Democrats significantly outnumber Republicans here in New York. And when it comes to crime and the president's visit, a spokesperson says, quote, the governor has invested billions in public safety to protect New Yorkers. MAGA all the way. Bruce Blakeman is bringing Donald Trump to tour the county where he led violent crime spike to decade highs, and Trump's unaccountable ICE agents abused their power. Now, back out here, I do want to point out there were dozens of protesters as well supporting Governor Kathy Hochul. But the big thing, Blakeman is gaining momentum in the polls. The question is whether he could do something Republicans haven't done in more than 20 years, win the governor's race. There's certainly no shortage of energy inside that room today.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Don't think so. They got a lock on it, you guys. Let's go. They got a lock on that thing. Like they said, they outnumber the Republicans here. And the Democrats always promising to give free shh. And you know what the Reverend says? All you got to do is offer some free shh, and everybody going to be online. Let's keep going, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep on moving forward. You remember when, what was his name? The mayor tried to get us to get the jab for a hamburger and french fries? Anybody remember that? You mean to tell me I get this delicious burger and french fries and even a Coke? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and believe him. Some people will do anything for something to eat. Me, I'm good. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. We got a situation over here where the IDF confirms Hamas, the commander. Yep, that's right. He's no longer amongst the living. You remember that commercial? Remember that thing that he did, right? Had the nerve to be talking about a hamburger and french fries like we can't go buy our own. Come on, y'all. Let's get on over here.
Defense forces have officially confirmed the death of a senior Hamas commander involved in the October 7th attacks and the subsequent holding of multiple Israeli hostages, according to the military. Mohammed Bassam Masata, a commander within Hamas's Al-Shatim battalion, was killed in an Israeli airstrike targeting northern Gaza. While Palestinian media outlets had reported his death following injuries sustained in the strike, the IDF formally verified the killing. Military intelligence indicated that Mashata was directly responsible for holding several Israelis captive, including individuals who tragically lost their lives in captivity, such as Tasha Adan and Corporal Neo Machkino, as well as several hostages who were later freed or rescued, including Ori Megshadi, Naam Levi, Matan Angras, Ziv Berman, and Omri Miram. The military stated that he had continued to plot and advance the terrorist activities against Israeli forces and citizens in recent weeks, making him a primary target. Defense analysts note that this operation aligns with intensified campaign by the IDF over recent months to hunt down and eliminate operatives who participated in the October 7th massacre.
Let's keep on going, you guys. Y'all heard it. I didn't even have to say nothing. Didn't even really want to say too much on that topic either. But I wanted to make sure that you guys got it. Let's go, let's go, let's get it. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We're on our way to 75,000 subscribers. That's right, you guys. Let's get it. It's Purple Sunday, you guys. Let's go. It's time to get into it. Let's keep moving. Let's get on over to Japan. Anybody know about these floods? We got 6 people that lost their lives in these devastating floods across Japan, you guys. So yeah, it's pretty crazy all around the world. Tornadoes, earthquakes, and yes, floods in Japan. Check this out. This looks like it's inside of a casino. Bridges, roads. Japan, guys. At least 6 people lost their lives. I don't know what's going on. You guys are calling. I don't know what's going on out there. All right, Forever. Hurricanes in Hawaii right now. Yep. You're right about that. They got to balance on something in order to walk on the sidewalk. Look at this. I don't know what he think that was a smart idea. Water all in the motor. That wasn't smart at all.
あちらの車も道路で止まってしまっています。
A lot of the cars are stalling after they try to go. Cars are stalling after they try to go through that water.
ですね。
お邪魔します。失礼します。
All over, guys, all over. That was Japan for you right there. Yep, it's happening, you guys. Let's double tap that screen. And let's have a treat right now, you guys. I know we always go the hard way about it, and we always do it with a lot of, let's just say with a lot of strong direction. This time we're going to do it a little different, okay? This is the health and wellness section, And today, because we don't got to go hard about it all the time, let's have a little treat. Would you like to have something sweet? It'll be my treat. All right, how many people here? Tell the truth. How many people like ice cream? Do me a favor. If you like ice cream, don't play around and try to worry about think I'm trying to set you up. No, I'm not, because I love ice cream. Let me just set it off like that. My favorite flavor, I'm old school with it, and it's not my fault because my grandmother and my mother put me onto it. Butter pecan ice cream. You guys see how I almost had to lick my lips on that one? Butter pecan ice cream. Let me know. Talk to me. What is your favorite ice cream? Could you please let me know? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. That's right, you guys. Tell me right now, what type of ice cream do you like? I need the favorite though, 55, not just one. I need to know your favorite. Rum raisin. I don't even like rum raisin, but for some reason I could tear it up. It's just how it just be tasted when you get into it, when it hit the back of your mouth. I know. Ooh, black cherry and cookies. Drinking a butter pecan protein drink right now. Maple walnut peanut butter. Oh yeah, cotton candy ice cream is the milkshake. Okay, Haagen-Dazs, vanilla swirl, cookies and cream, cookie dough. That's good. Blackberry, my favorite. Chocolate mint, pistachio, butter pecan. Look at Annette. Look at Annette. See, my favorite is still vanilla. Millennium Crunch, Rocky Road, sounds good, Scooter. Wait a minute, Artesian Vanilla, Pistachio, Ice Cream, Rocky Road, Yasso Protein, Ice Cream, Chocolate, Toffee Crunch, Pistachio. Don't forget to subscribe after you hit that like. We're here daily, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm reading everything, you guys, as you can see. I need to know, because I said my favorite is butter pecan. It's something about the salt with the sweet. When you just, I'm telling you guys, think we playing. I'm telling you, Jeffrey, let them know. Let them know. Wait a minute, cookie spoons and peanut butter and chocolate. Okay, I ain't mad about that. Homemade peach ice cream. Ooh, vanilla with butterscotch sauce. Oh, you going there, Jelena? You trying to remind me of the old the McDonald's when they used to have the good caramellos and all of that. I mean the caramels on the ice cream sundaes. Strawberry banana, vanilla with fresh fruits, very cherry. Yes, I remember the McDonald's. That's when McDonald's was hitting. When you can go in McDonald's and get a strawberry sundae. Oh my God, or the caramel sundae with the peanuts on top. And then when we was young, you can get the little tickets to get it for $1 and be lucky. Oh man, that was the thing. Y'all don't know what, oh man, they don't know what they missing these days. Okay, since we talking about it, yeah, the ice cream machine is always broke. But you know what I do when I go there? I be like, how you doing? My name is Bugatti. I am an expert ice cream technician. I know how to fix all of the machines. Let me know if the machine is broke first. I do that first. I don't ask for the ice cream. I tell them I'm a technician and I know how to fix the machine. I'm a technician and I've been here for many years. I know how to fix all the ice cream machines. Let me know if you guys are having any issues with the ice cream machine. That's how you find out first. Because if they don't like you, they're not going to give you the ice cream. But you've been there. You've been there that one day when you be like, can I get a cone? And they be like, sure, hold on to one a minute. And they go make the cone. And you'd be like, yo, the machine working, yo, the machine working. And then they turn around and they give it to you. Tell the truth, tell the truth. Remember the cone was $1.10? Oh man. Okay, you guys, since we done got our whistles all wet, since we done wet my whistle, remember that song? Let's get into it, you guys. Let's go. What does ice cream actually do inside of your body? I mean, there's a little bit of sugars. There's a lot of salt, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of calcium. Doesn't give your bones that much, but you know what? It's just something about that ice cream. Let's go, Jelena. Let's go. One of our favorite segments. It's the health and wellness section, Sean. And what are we talking about? What ice cream actually does inside your body. Look at that over there, you guys, that cookies and cream Ben & Jerry's over there. Look at that. Let's get into it, you guys, and let's go. Let's get it. What does it do? Let's find out.
It isn't just sugar and cold. Several different things happen at once, and some of them are genuinely surprising. Ice cream is an unusual combination of three things arriving together: a high dose of sugar, a high dose of fat, and extreme cold. Each affects your body differently. The cold hits first. Contact with the roof of your mouth causes nearby blood vessels to constrict sharply before rapidly widening again to protect the tissue. That sudden widening sends powerful nerve signals through shared pathways, and your brain misinterprets where they're coming from. That's brain freeze.
You never knew that before, huh? When you put that ice cream in your mouth and you wonder why you got that freeze, that burn in your head, they just explain brain freeze right there. And the remedy to brain freeze after you've got the ice cream out of your mouth already, that I've learned, is put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. That's the fastest way that I learned. Just the heat from your tongue, put it on the roof of your mouth, and then it'll help the brain freeze go away faster. Let's keep on going, you guys. That's right.
Next comes the sugar. A typical serving contains a substantial amount, and it enters your bloodstream quickly, raising blood glucose within minutes. Your pancreas releases insulin to move that glucose into your cells. Any excess beyond your immediate energy needs can be stored, including as body fat. The fat in ice cream slows this process slightly compared to a sugary drink, making the rise in blood sugar more gradual, though it can still be significant. That sugar and fat combination is one reason ice cream is so hard to stop eating. Together, they strongly activate your brain's reward system.
Why he ain't say the word, y'all? What's your brain's reward system start with? What's the name of that word? Dopamine. That's right. You don't just gotta, or to get a reward system, people get dopamine charges from working out. That's right. Dopamine.
Increasing dopamine signaling. Research suggests foods combining high sugar and high fat activate your brain's reward pathway more strongly than either one alone. Ice cream sits almost perfectly in that zone. Ice cream also contains lactose, a milk sugar. For many adults with lower lactase enzyme levels, undigested lactose reaches the colon, where gut bacteria ferment it, causing bloating, gas, and discomfort. There is a small, genuine upside.
Yeah, some of you guys got a little bit of disagreed stomach, so I know there's people in the comments like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be sounding like the beginning of the Get Fresh Crew song. Be out here humming. I know a lot of y'all can't take ice cream because you're lactose intolerant too. Stomach be on bubble guts. Let's go. I know.
Ice cream does provide some calcium, protein, and vitamin A from its milk content, although in modest amounts relative.
And if you're from New York, gas man. Gas man.
To its calories. Most commercial ice creams also contain stabilizers and emulsifiers to improve texture. They're generally recognized as safe, although research into how emulsifiers may affect gut bacteria is still ongoing. Eating ice cream late at night isn't ideal.
Why? You guys know. Sugar gonna keep you up. The concentration from it trying to digest and everything. It's just not good. Do not eat ice cream at night. And don't be like Tony Soprano, trying to have a little dish on his chest like this, talking about in the bed. That's not good, you guys. Come on, you know you remember that scene, right? Because you wanted a spoon of it.
A large sugar and fat load close to bedtime may reduce sleep quality and keep blood sugar elevated longer while your body is trying to rest. Follow body protocols. Ice cream isn't poison. It's a calorie-dense treat designed to be highly rewarding. Understanding why makes moderation much easier. Comment below and I'll send you the full guide.
So this on one accord, I don't have any problem with you guys going out and getting a small Ben & Jerry's or a small Haagen-Dazs and going ahead and enjoying yourself. The only problem is it's about $5. That's right, you guys. Go out right now and try to see if you can get like not even a half a pint, a quarter pint of ice cream. Haagen-Dazs, Ben & Jerry, about that big and about that round. Yep, about $4 or $5, be honest with you. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. This is Body Protocols, the platform that we love. And we just keep on hoping that they keep on making more content, right, Jelena? Because we love this, especially the diagrams. It just shows us so much. That's why we follow our Body Protocols. This one is Body Protocols and what ice cream actually does inside of your body. You guys go ahead and check out the Discord because we make sure that we put all of the videos that we put here in our health and wellness section right inside the Discord. You have a problem finding the Discord? It's in the link in the description. You won't have no problems. Be a part of the family. If you have Discord, our bottom line. Oh, that purple one. Press the button and I'm there. Don't go for the fakes. It's a couple of fakes out here trying to knock us off and they're trying to hit your pockets when it comes to that Bitcoin stuff. So if anybody, telling you right now, because I saw some names on there yesterday when our Money Tree sent it to me. He sent me a screenshot. And there was a couple of our subscribers that had already joined this other fake Our Bottom Line. Why? Because you thought it was us. It's not us. Today I'm going to be changing the emoji. I want you guys who are a partner and a part of Our Bottom Line's Discord. As soon as I change it, you're going to know it's me. I'm going to show it. I'm going to show you me. Give us a better chance of getting away from this troll who's trying to knock us off and get in you guys' pockets. Already got a little bit of money from my bro, and I don't like that. I don't like things like that. We do not tell you guys any advice on stock, on any spending any money. If anything, give me the money. How about that? No, I'm just kidding. But no, we don't tell you guys about Bitcoin. We're not going to encourage you to go to any gurus or anything like that. Please stay on point because we tell you about it every day with them trying to scam you. Last thing we want is somebody to try to scam you because of our platform. This is ours. Don't let them get us. Artwork is going to change inside of the description. Brand new photo, maybe 2 or 3 times. This way, if you've already become a partner, put that person as your friend, Miss Swanza, and a couple of you guys who I already saw, your name is there. You guys got to get rid of that because that's not us. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because now I got to tell you that something I was telling you guys about yesterday, and you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. See, I got the same message as well, Miss Keisha. You guys be careful. Ask them something crazy. Ask them something about the episode. Yo, Bugatti, when you had on that blah, blah, blah. That's how you got to get them. You feel me? Not only that, I keep on telling you guys, I don't know why they don't do it, Money Tree. I don't know why they don't do it, Liberty. This phone right here is connected directly to the Discord. Yeah, so holler at me. Press the button. Yo, Bugatti, what's good? And if I don't text you back with something that you know we talked about today or something else, it ain't me. Hit them with the click, click. Hit them with the watch your head. They don't do that. They just trying to get general. They're not watching the whole episode to see how in depth we get. Play around with them. Yo, that episode when you did the blah, 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 and see the response. Yo, your dog named Shadow. Ain't got no damn dog named Shadow. You feel what I'm saying? Let's keep on moving forward. But I want to protect you guys, and that's why I'm taking the time out. Money Tree, thanks for letting us know. I want to make sure nobody got on my account. We don't play that around here. We showing up. What happens, and I'm telling you guys right now, some of my favorite foods. We just got through talking about ice cream, right? We talked about ice cream, and we're talking about putting that up in the Discord. Because why? Because we wanted to know the benefits as well as the guilty pleasures. Why not? Now I got another one, you guys, and you see how I was fair about that? I didn't corner you or trick you. Bread, sourdough, wheat bread, white bread, artisan bread, rolls, Kaiser rolls, buns, Hero. I love them all. Can't even lie, you guys. Anybody in here like bread? That's the next one I'm about to ask you because I admitted it first, so I'm not trying to corner you. Anybody got their hands up in the air for the toast in the morning? With a little bit of egg on it or something like that, maybe a grilled cheese sandwich? Anybody in here like eggs? I just want to know. Even if you make it yourself, bread. Does anybody like bread? Even if you make your own, like the way we showed you how to make the other day. Anybody here like bread? I'm sorry, because I love it. I got some Ezekiel in there now in the refrigerator. Y'all want me to go get it to prove it? I ain't got no problem with that. I got the Ezekiel bread and I got the Ezekiel cereal. Anybody here like bread? I just want to know, thank you so much, Jeffrey Spooker, for holding it down. My brother, like no other. Jeffrey been around for a while. That's why he got the glove. My bro, thank you so much, Jeffrey. Now, I like bread too much. I love bread. Eggs for me, no bread. Oh my God, TV for membership. Thank you. Yeah, you just got a membership. You see how you get down? Stick around and see what happens. Stay in the clutch with us. This is our best segment. Many people love this segment the most. Why? Toast with butter. How about when I used to go to my grandfather's house and I had the grits with the big butter sitting in the middle with the salt and pepper, and then they hit you with the toast on the side and you trying to be like him, so you got the tea or you got the coffee like your grandmother, and you're just sitting there and take a little bit of the grit and you, the grits with that butter right there with that toast. Oh my God, don't play with me, y'all. Don't play. Might even dip the toast inside the grits with the butter too, with the salt and pepper on it. It just goes down like that. And don't let it be no cheese on them grits. Oh Lord, it's going down. Come on, y'all, come on. What happens when you quit bread for 30 days? It's time. I've already decided. That's my last loaf. Ain't eating no more after this. No, 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 no. And guess what I don't do? I don't encourage you guys to be like me. If your doctor say you can do it and you want to do it, you can go for it. But as far as I'm concerned, with me, I think I'm done with bread. Can't trust it. Don't understand what's happening. And the sugar spikes are ridiculous. We are so addicted to bread that we don't even understand about the sugar content in that bread. Just the bread alone, without the butter, without something on it, has a lot of sugar in it. And yes, you guys, what happens when you quit bread for 30 days? We got it. Health and wellness section. If you're here for the long run, this is the health and wellness section. You guys, what would happen if you were to quit bread for 30 days? Would you lose weight? Would your insulin levels peak? I mean, would they level off? Would you have better attitude? Would you be able to sleep better? All of these things. 30 days. I dare you. What happens when you quit bread for 30 days? This is coming in from Think Science. Not even gonna play around with it. Let's get it. If you do decide to quit bread, let me know in the comments. Let's go. Check this out.
You put down that last slice of bread. It sounds almost too good to be true, but the transformation is immediate and it is powerful. Most people think giving up bread is about deprivation. They think it's about sitting at a dinner table feeling sad while everyone else eats the bread basket. But by the end of this video, you are going to realize that quitting bread isn't about what you lose. It is about what you gain. We are going to walk through the exact timeline of what happens to your body week by week. From the moment the brain fog lifts to the day your pants start sliding off your hips without you even trying. And the best part? Week 3. Week 3 is the magic moment where most people wake up and realize they feel 10 years younger. Let's break down your
Sound like a lot of rewards for me. Okay.
transformation. The first 72 hours. Picture this. You've just finished your last sandwich. Your body doesn't know it yet, but you've just flipped a switch. For years, maybe decades, your body has been riding a violent roller coaster. You see, modern bread isn't just grain. In your digestive system, it converts into sugar faster than a candy bar.
Starch turns into sugar.
Faster than a tablespoon of pure table sugar. For years, you've been spiking your blood sugar, crashing it, and spiking it again. Within the first 48 to 72 hours of quitting, this roller coaster finally stops. The first thing you will notice is a strange sensation. Silence. Not outside you, but inside you. That screaming demand for a snack at 10 a.m.? Gone. That 3 p.m. crash where you feel like you need a nap or a caffeine IV just to finish the workday? It vanishes. Why? Because your insulin, the hormone that controls fat storage and energy, is finally allowed to drop. When you eat bread, Your pancreas is constantly flooding your body with insulin to handle the sugar rush.
Talk to him, Money Tree. Are we on to something over here or not? Talk to him. This is how we do it.
When insulin is high, you cannot burn fat. It is physically impossible. But in these first 3 days, as insulin drops, your body sighs in relief. You stop storing energy and start accessing it. You might feel a little strange at first, maybe a tiny bit tired as your engine switches fuel sources. But hold on.
Watch this.
Because the lights are about to come on. Week 1. Welcome to week 1. This is the detox phase. Now, I want to be honest with you because I want you to succeed. Bread?
Yeah, you're going to have that croissant on your mind. You're going to be thinking about them rolls and everything. But you got to do it, you guys. I mean, you don't have to, but these are the benefits if you cut that bread out.
Is physically addictive. It stimulates the same pleasure centers in your brain that some addictive drugs do. It's a mild effect, but it is real.
Dopamine.
That is why comfort food almost always involves flour.
You notice that? Look at all the comfort food, y'all. Come on, let's do it. You got the muffins, the donuts, even the bagels with nothing sweet on it, right? Got the pizza. How come it all got something to do with derivative of bread and flour? What's up with that? What's up with that? Starch and sugar, maybe? All right. Cookies, cakes.
So, around day 3 or 4, your brain might throw a little tantrum. You might feel a little irritable. You might have a mild headache. This isn't a bad sign. It is a fantastic sign.
Good call right there, 55. This is our socially acceptable drugs. So when you're sitting down and eating with somebody, yeah, y'all getting lit. Y'all turning up.
Means the addiction is breaking. Your body is physically withdrawing from a substance it has relied on for a quick dopamine hit for years.
There we go.
But then, usually around day 5 or 6, the great clearing happens. You wake up before your alarm, you walk into the kitchen, and you realize something feels lighter. The brain fog, that cotton wool feeling behind your eyes that makes it hard to focus, has evaporated. Your digestion is also taking a massive sigh of relief. You know that feeling of being stuffed or bloated after a meal? That feeling where you need to unbutton your jeans just to sit comfortably? That is usually caused by bread fermenting in your gut. Bread acts like a fast food feast for the bad bacteria in your stomach.
Now that's a good thing for the bad bacteria, but that's giving you gas and all of that too.
Eat it and they produce gas. By the end of week 1, you've cut off their food supply. The bloating deflates. Your stomach feels flatter physically, not because you've lost 10 pounds of fat yet, but because the internal swelling is gone. You look in the mirror and you look less puffy. Your face looks more defined. And we are only 7 days in. Week 2, the inner repair. Week 2 is where the invisible...
Need you guys to pay attention about this right here. This is very important because we talked about arteries. We talk about damage to artery walls. We talk about damage to all sorts of things like internals. I didn't even know that bread damages us internally. Come on, y'all. Let's go.
Magic happens. This is the repair phase. Your gut lining is one of the most important parts of your body. Think of it like a very fine mesh filter.
You got me. I held it back, Floyd.
Nutrients through into your blood, but keep toxins and big food particles out. Modern bread contains sticky proteins and irritants that act like sandpaper on this mesh filter. Over time, they tear microscopic holes in it. This is what people call leaky gut. When you have these holes, toxins leak into your blood and your body attacks them. This creates inflammation, a low-grade fire burning inside you all the time.
Not good.
By week 2 of no bread, that fire starts to go out. Your gut lining creates new cells very quickly. Without the daily scratching of those bread irritants, the mesh heals. It tightens up. And here is the pleasurable part. You start getting more energy from the food you do eat. Before, you might have been eating healthy steaks or salads, but because your gut was inflamed, you weren't absorbing the nutrients.
Now watch.
Now, you are a nutrient sponge.
There we go.
You might notice your joint pain disappearing. That stiff knee.
The benefits now. Because you get rid of the bread, you get rid of a lot of the associating things that come along with it. The inflammation.
The aching lower back, the knuckles that hurt when it rains.
Yeah.
Often, that isn't age. That is inflammation caused by what you're eating. Many people...
Most of the stuff that gets us sick is because of something that we're eating or something that came into our bodies, whether it's a bug, virus, or whatever we're eating or whatever we allow into our bodies, or don't allow or don't know what gets into our bodies, right? Bread, we don't even look at it. We're just like, it's food, it's good, but we got to pay attention to the bleach, the processing. You don't even know what they baked into it. Who is this damn baker? And then we got another thing out here called, what's that new thing that they got, you guys? The stuff that makes it rise and to make it have that sort of shell when it comes down to having the bagels and to make pizza look a certain way. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I can't pull the name right now, but I've been looking out for it for a while. You guys know what I'm talking about. Not the yeast, it's something else. It's called it's actually something to make the dough rise, and it's something that they actually put inside of bagels in New York. Nope, it's something else. It's something else. But I'll remember it in a minute.
Tell me that by day 14, they are walking downstairs with a bounce in their step they haven't felt in a decade. Week 3, this is it. The new you phase. This is the point where the initial struggle is a distant memory.
This is when you start using wraps and using other stuff. Now, right now, I'm not going to tell you to use no lettuce or nothing like that, but that would be the point where you start to use alternatives or just have full meals instead of sandwiches.
And you start feeling like a superhero. The biggest change? Your relationship with hunger changes completely. When you eat bread, it messes with a hormone called leptin. Leptin is the stop button in your stomach. It's the hormone that tells your brain, hey, we're full, stop eating. Bread acts like a mute button on leptin. That is why you can eat a massive bowl of pasta, be physically stuffed, and still look for a slice of cake. Your brain never got the memo that you were full. By week 3, the mute button is off. Your stop signal works again. This feels like a superpower. You sit down to a meal of delicious eggs, avocado, maybe some steak or roasted chicken. You eat until you are satisfied, and then effortlessly, you just stop.
Now we're talking about potassium bromide. Potassium bromide. That's what they've been putting inside of the breads and inside of the bagels to give it that rise and to make it have that crunch. Potassium bromide. But it's also a carcinogen. So that's why we're staying away from a lot of breads.
You don't have to use willpower to push the plate away. You just don't want any more. This is true food freedom. You aren't dieting. You aren't white-knuckling it through hunger pangs. You are just naturally eating the right amount for your body. Your sleep also transforms during this week. Because your blood sugar isn't crashing in the middle of the night.
Okay, guys, come on, walk with me. You've been here for a long time. And if you're here still, you've been watching the health and wellness section for a very long time. I want you to go back to Dr. Eric Berg right now. Why it's important to get sleep. How many hours does it take to get to that deep sleep stage? And it's always about 3 hours that it takes to get to that deep sleep stage where your body starts to repair itself. I want you guys to notice something. What time does it say on that clock? It's 3 o'clock, right? That's about the time where Dr. Eric Berg said that's when the time when you're in that deep, see all the Z's? That deep sleep repairing stage if you go to bed at like 10 or 12 or something like that. Notice how it's all relative when we pay attention to certain things?
You don't wake up at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling. You sleep deep, restorative sleep. And when you sleep better, you burn more fat.
So why is Bugatti bringing this thing up about the bread and about this other stuff? Because it all comes down to what? It's just like Miyagi, you guys. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. You get tired of me making you do it, telling you to do it. But if you actually do it, the benefits are actually like life-changing. And it's a benefit for you overall. I love y'all, man. I want you to get your sleep so that you can get that deep sleep rest, get that body going, get those restoratives and everything. The kidneys is flowing and everything is happening. All you're doing is getting your skin, everything is healing at this time. You got to get your sleep, you guys. That's that beauty sleep. But don't think that you're just going to take a quick nap. And it feels like you did. It might have healed a couple of cracks, but you need that deep sleep. Once you're into that 3-hour point, that's when the repair kicks in. Let's go.
It's a beautiful, positive cycle. Week 4, fat burning machine. By week 4, you have become a fat burning machine. Your body has fully realized that the quick sugar hits aren't coming back.
There we go.
It has shifted gears. It has gone into...
Just like when you stop taking D-Rugs, when you stop doing a certain thing, your body get used to it. A lot of these guys go to jail and they can't use D-Rugs and they start looking all good, skin be all clear and everything. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm talking, pause. A lot of people start looking different once they get locked up because they don't have access to the bad stuff.
To the basement, unlock the freezer, and
now we're going to get some of this fat off of our body. That since we've been holding up off on the bread, and it's been eating all of that and charged up off of that, let's go get some of that fat, some of that visceral fat off of our body. Let's go get some of the storage. That's what your body starts to do. It goes in the basement and it goes to get that visceral fat, that extra fat, and start burning that.
Started using your stored body fat for fuel.
Oh, you can't do that without me singing it. Add rains, you ready? Oh, when you got the glow, 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 the glow. Oh, when you need the glow, the glow, the glow, to reach that upper level. You can't do that to me. Add rains, that's when you get the glow. And I ain't talking about Leroy from The Last Dragon. Come on, y'all.
This is where your clothes start fitting differently. You might step on the scale and see a number drop. But more importantly, look at your belt. Look at how your shirts fit across the stomach. Insulin triggers fat storage specifically around the belly. It's called visceral fat, and it's the most dangerous kind.
You need that off. That's the stuff that they say fat around your heart, fat around your... You guys know what I'm talking about. When you can go like this and grab fat, that's that visceral. And I'm proud to say it. I can't grab nothing at all. I can grab nothing. I literally have none. I mean, I gotta squeeze in order to grab something, and that's skin. And I'm proud of that. You know why I do 600 push-ups every day? So I can brag and say that I do them. It's a bad thing to do. I know I shouldn't be able to, you shouldn't brag about it, but I should. Yeah, I do 600 every day. 300 in the morning, boom, and 300 at night. And I'll show you guys on videotape, I'm doing it too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. Because at first I couldn't even do 20. Now I can do 320 straight without stopping. How about that? Also can walk right into the cold shower. Holler at them, y'all. When you train yourself for it, you can do it. And I'm not bragging. I just took the sacrifice and the work. So everybody talking about, this is what I can't stand, and I'm going there. I'm gonna go there because I don't like this and I'm gonna call it out. That's my channel and I'm finally gonna say that. Okay, cool. What I don't like is, but I like bagels. I'm not cutting out the rolls. I'm gonna still eat my bread. Well, do whatever you wanna do then. How about that? I'm just giving you the information. You wanna keep on doing what you wanna do because you have no self-control? That's on you. But us disciplined people who can control what we eat, trust me, we're gonna be all right. And I'm not talking about going cold turkey. Do what I'm doing. I'm wean myself off of something. I'm not trying to tell you guys that I do this stuff overnight. I just told you I brought some Ezekiel, right? So I got rid of all of the other bad breads. Now I get to the Ezekiel, start rocking with that for a little bit. And then boom, after this loaf, I'm out of there. That's the plan. After that loaf, I'm out of there. Yeah, because I want to be better as a person and get myself healthy as well. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Get rid of that visceral fat.
Quit bread and lower that insulin. The belly fat is the first thing the body attacks for fuel. You might notice people starting to comment. Have you lost weight? Your skin looks glowing. Speaking of skin, without the inflammation from bread, acne often clears up. Redness and puffiness fade away. You lose that water retention in your cheeks and jawline. You actually look like you've had a facelift just by changing your diet. Week 6 to 8, the lifestyle shift. As we move past the 1 month mark, something profound happens. This stops being a challenge and starts being your life.
Anybody remember Dr. Tracy talking about neuropaths? After you keep doing something slowly after a certain amount of time. Why I love to bring stories together like this, because we're just compounding and building on all sorts of positive stuff. Thank you so much, Chicken on Biscuits. I appreciate the $10 super chat. Boo Boo Sunday Fun Day. I'm weaning off bad long-term partners like Jared from Subway. There you go. I ain't mad at you. See what Jared, where he wound up at? Locked up.
And it is a good life. Your mood stabilizes. Highs and lows in sugar lead to highs and lows in mood. Anxiety, irritability, stress. By week 8, you feel emotionally resilient.
Literally throwing rocks at your boy, and he over there with the Zen like this. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that?
You feel calm. And let's talk about what you are eating, because this is where the pleasure comes in.
Here we go. All I'm gonna say is real meals satiate and satisfy. That's what I'm gonna tell you guys. And stuff that's gonna give you nutrients, nutritional value, minerals, vitamins, protein. That's real food, not what they got on these shelves. Those are products. All of those chicken nuggets and fries, all of that's fake products. This is real food.
Quit bread, you aren't eating cardboard. You are replacing that cheap, fluffy filler with nutrient-dense, savory, delicious, real food.
That's how you do it.
Think about what you put on bread. The butter, the cheese, the meat, the avocado. Those are the good parts. Now you just eat those. Instead of a dry sandwich, imagine a big bowl of savory taco meat over a crisp salad with guacamole and salsa. Imagine a juicy ribeye steak with herb butter and roasted asparagus. You realize that bread was actually blocking the flavor of the real food. It was a dull vehicle. Without it, your palate wakes up. There are things happening deep inside that you can't see, but are saving your life. Your cholesterol profile improves, not because you cut cholesterol, but because you cut the inflammation that damages your arteries. Your blood pressure often drops significantly. Bread makes you hold on to water and sodium. When you quit, your kidneys flush out.
You guys do agree, bread would, it absorbs, it's like a sponge. It absorbs. So that's true, it absorbs whatever it comes in contact with, especially liquids.
That excess fluid. The pressure in your pipes goes down, and your hormones balance out. For men, testosterone often rebounds when insulin resistance is fixed. For women, cycles become more regular, and symptoms of PCOS often diminish.
There we go.
All because you stopped eating a processed grain that we were never really designed to eat in these quantities. For the first 2 weeks you might. It's a habit. But after week 4, you honestly won't care.
So that's why I went and got the Ezekiel. It's in the refrigerator. I'm gonna try to wean myself off slowly. I'm just like you guys. I ain't trying to tell you guys I'm perfect, but hey, let me see if I can do it. And I'll keep you guys on point with the calendar. I did it with the shower, and that's what I like, to give myself challenges to keep on getting better, to better myself. As I told you guys in the past, I lost my uncle Richard, my uncle Ernest, my mom Diana to diabetes, which went further into renal failure. Renal failure is the kidney failure where they have to get on dialysis after that. I've seen the entire process. Back in the days when I was a little kid, they was going in a diabetic shock. They got to run in the kitchen, grab the Tropicana, put a bunch of sugar in it, give it to Uncle Richard because he's having a seizure, diabetic seizure. Guys, thank you so much, Chicken on Biscuits, whole grains, and my peeps. The reason why I do this now, I could have been a same candidate. My mother came to me, oh, you lost so much weight. I'm like, thank you. She's crying because she think I'm depriving myself. No. Not trying to go out and be like you guys, man. Not trying to do it. And I'm sorry. So I had to, before my mom passed, she knew that I changed my diet, wasn't eating all that crazy stuff, and I wasn't even cooking meat and chicken and stuff like that anymore. That boy don't eat nothing. Look at him. Exactly. Still here and still pushing. So you guys, if you can ignore certain things, but I couldn't. I had that was right in my face. The last 2 years of my mom's life, I'm the one that was taking her to dialysis, watching her on the machine, the blood going in the machine and coming in and out and stuff like that. Her angry and cursing in the morning time, like I shouldn't even eat nothing. Why, ma? Because whatever I eat is gonna go right back into the machine anyway. I don't get to keep none of the nutrients or anything. Think I wanted to live like that? I said, nah, man. It's time to keep it moving. And whatever I can learn to help you guys, that's the reason why I do this. That's the reason why. The doctor told me she had 6 months. I got her 2 years. That's what I'm saying. I thought it, and the doctor talked to you like it's nothing. Yeah, she's got about 6 months. I said, what? Forget the nurses, get away from here. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Let her sneak the Diet Pepsi because she gonna yell at you and all of that. Oh no, let her yell at me. You son of a something, you and that doctor, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Who you in there on the phone with, the doctor? Yep, that's right. 2 years instead of the 6 months. So you guys, you think I wanna go through that? God bless all of us. This is the reason why I do this. It's not just for me, for my own views or anything like that, but it's personal. Anything more personal I can explain to you guys and give it to you from a more real aspect. Are we done here? We got a little bit more. Let's get into it. Prevention. I'm telling you straight up and down from everything I know from the 80s, prevention of diabetes and most of all of the stuff that they're talking about right here. That's my bottom line most of the time when I look at stuff like this. Thank you so much, Chicken on Biscuits. May her memories guide you in the continued journey. She'd be proud of you right now, brother. Y'all want to see my mama real quick and what she look like? Y'all got a second? Y'all not going to get mad at me if I leave? I can go grab the picture right now. I'll show you what she look like. And it's right there in the next room. Just don't leave. Give me 1 second, real quick. Let you see what my mama look like. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Don't go nowhere. Don't get mad at me for stepping off. And tell me I don't look like my mama. This is why I tell everybody, when you want to see my mother, you look at me. This my mama right here. This my nephew and my mother right here. Her name is Diana Crawford. Beautiful black lady, right? Beautiful black lady right there. That's my mama right there. That's my nephew Trevon right there. So that's why when I be singing, I always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. Y'all see her right there, right? That's my mama right there, y'all. Let me try to get her out that. I see that crazy thing going on right there. So that's my mama right there, y'all. That's her, Diana Crawford. The reason why I do what I do. And y'all see them hands? Them hands right there? Yeah, boy. Think that he was getting them. I was getting them hands too. Yeah, y'all. So I hope y'all had a chance to check out Mom's. Diana Crawford, she lost her life due to diabetes, right? I'm telling you guys, y'all got to be careful out there and take care of yourself. So every single day, why I wear the suit, why I do what I do, why YouTube can't beat me, because of that lady right there. Let's keep on going.
Your body is smart. It learns to associate feeling good with not eating bread. When you look at a donut or a bagel after 2 months, you don't see a treat. You see a stomach ache. The craving disappears because the physical addiction is broken.
Now you think I give a damn about a donut or a chocolate chip cookie? See what I'm talking about?
And if you really truly want a vehicle for your food, there are amazing alternatives now. Lettuce wraps that give you a fresh crunch, almond flour breads, cheese wraps, or even ancient grains like einkorn if you decide to indulge once in a blue moon. Grains that haven't been mutated like modern wheat. But the funny thing is, most people find they don't even need the alternatives. They fall in love with eating real food. They fall in love with feeling high energy from the moment they wake up until the moment they go to bed.
That's what I'm in love with.
You are 72 hours away from a completely different energy.
How about
Why not start your timeline today? I want to know. What is the one meal you think is going to be hardest to change?
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm stealing this question. I want you guys to put that in the comments when I put it back up in the Discord, even right here. What's gonna be the hardest thing to change? Straight up and down. You know what the hardest thing would change for me? Oh my God. Let me tell you. Because I got a special thing that I do because I don't eat meat. So when I go to Starbucks, I tell them to burn a plain bagel. because I like it like hard as possible, so I can put that butter on there with that curry gold. And then when you bite into that bagel with that curry gold butter in there, I don't know if you guys know about it, but that's when I think of home, I think of a place where there's... Yeah, it feels like that. I feel like I'm about to go to the Wizard of Oz. When I bite inside of a toasted plain bagel with butter, it just does something. So I understand. So that's what I'm gonna miss. Toasted plain bagels with butter. I ain't gonna lie. And you guys, don't do it because of me. But what would you miss if you were going to cut it out? What would it be? Pasta? Oh, no, we're talking about bread. Nothing's hard for me to change. Okay, that must be ad range right there. No, not pizza. I'm going for sunflower seeds. No, eat some sunflower seeds, though, because they're one of the strongest nuts. You're right about that. And after that, it's going to be, no, not that lunch. Get that pizza out of there for lunch. The other one is going to be hemp seeds, even stronger than sunflower seeds. I know you're going to want to plant it, brother. But go ahead and eat it. That hemp seed is good for you. Homemade buoy. What else you guys got over here? What's up, Bugatti? How you doing, Jerry? What's going on? Everything bagel with lox. Woo! I don't like bread or pizza. Okay. Yes, she's beautiful. Thank you so much for the respect. I appreciate that. Sandwiches, Ohio seeds, biscuits. Oh my God. Biscuits. That lady right there. See, why you had to do that? My boy used to be so addicted to my mom's biscuits. She used to be like this. You want a fried chicken leg or you want the biscuit? I'm literally looking at him in the kitchen one day. He like, I want the biscuit. You mean he came out the kitchen? I said, yo, bro, you really went for the biscuit instead of that fried chicken? He like, yo, man, your mom's biscuits is crazy. Do you know why? Bleach, flour, Aunt Jemima, and sugar. And she used to make them in the oven on the top, and then when they all cook, she throw them in the bottom for a minute to get the brown crust on the top. Yeah, she taught me, but I ain't eating it and I ain't making it.
Let me know in the comments, and I'll reply with a delicious, bread-free alternative that will make you forget you ever missed it.
And this is another thing too. We share information over here, you guys. So yes, go ahead and join Think Science. I know what that is off the bat. I already knew which one it was. Think Science. They got over 227,000 subscribers. So trust me, you're not going to miss when it comes down to Think Science. All one word, Think Science. That's it. This episode is what happens when you quit bread for 30 days. Just 30 days, you guys. I think that a lot of people can do it. I think that you're underestimating yourselves and that you can actually do it. Because once you start thinking about it, like, oh, we said we wasn't eating bread. You'll wind up not doing it. And guess what? It's okay to make a mistake or two, or 3, or 4, or 6. Because guess what happened on that 7th or 8th time? You'll be done with it. And that's what it's worth. I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. You're worth it. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. You already know, like I said, what happens when you quit bread for 30 days. Think Science. It's going to be inside of our Discord. And we got to keep on moving forward, you guys, because believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Nah, we're not going to go to the greatest American hero, but it's going to feel like the greatest American relief. Come on, y'all. I'm going to tell the truth. Today has been nothing but truth for me. We've been doing nothing but a whole bunch of showing love for our first responders. We talked about a lot of different stuff when it came down to politics. Fantastic so far when it comes down to the health and wellness section. So come over here and take them socks off. Yeah, come on, take them off. I want to see them toes. And go ahead and pull them toes apart. I want to see it. Brothers, come on, you used to play football, construction worker. Let's let that be your excuse for the fungi toe. For them athletes' feet, come on, we already know you got them because I got them. I ain't the only one. Come on. You want to try to get rid of it? So tell the truth and come on over here. You got a fungi toe, fungus, you know somebody that got it? And I ain't talking about Sanford and Son when they say fungus. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about fungi on your feet. Because guess what? 7 remedies. Real quick, I know we got a lot going on, but why not? It's time. It's the health and wellness section. Said whatever's going to be. Yeah, I know. I used to have it too. Wait a minute. Bugatti got song Tourette's like me. I can't help it sometimes. You guys know what I'm talking about. Pull them toes together, just like that. And if you got a crust inside of there, you got fungi toe. Come on, let me help you guys out about this situation real quick. Because there's a couple of remedies over here. And if your feet look like this, you might as well have your socks on when your boo get in the bed because she ain't trying to get scratched by this. Looking like the American werewolf in London without the nails. Don't do it. And even if you try to put some lotion on, you still got fungy toe. Let's deal with the fungus. 7 steps, you guys. Come on. Come on. Tea tree oils. We're going to lemons. We're going to use some garlic. We got a lot of different stuff that we can use to get that funky fungus off your feet. Come on, let's go. I told you I'm not playing today. Use this to remove nail fungus and athlete's feet. And I ain't gonna tell you nothing about them heels. Got the nerve to have sandals on, looking like you stopping cars without shoes on. Like, come on now. Back of your heels looking so serious with the cuts all in them and the scratches. And ain't no file getting to that. You're going to have to go in the hardware store to get a knife file to get that off. You know how Martin said, you got to work for Myra. Come on over here, y'all. I don't know about the heels, but I can surely help you with the fungus on the toes.
Are among the most common but also most persistent skin problems of all. They usually develop gradually. At first there's itching between the toes or the nail becomes slightly yellowish. Then the fungus slowly spreads.
Now this is the warning right here. When it's messing around with the nails and start to go, you know what I'm saying? This is it right here. Come on, that part.
Many people immediately reach for expensive creams or medications. There are natural and highly effective home remedies that kill fungal spores, promote skin healing, and allow nails.
Okay, you see that? I do not recommend that. Don't know what they was thinking. Nail clip. You got nail clips for stuff like that, bro. We got nail clips around. They only cost $1.99 store. I don't know what land he is.
To grow back healthy and clear. If used correctly, they can contain the fungus within a few days and eliminate it in the long term. Number 1, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is one of the...
Yo, I'm talking about myself, y'all. When I tell you I got a big head, I'm not lying. It's right in front of your face. You don't want me taking these shoes off? Man, listen. Now I done got to them and I've been working on them. And another thing that they don't have in here that works very well for me, believe it or not, African shea butter. Why? Because it gets to them heels. Man, you know them heels don't be no joke. Man, you better not scratch that heel up against nobody. Be like 17 cuts on somebody's leg just from one rub. You better put some socks on, brother. You better go soak your feet. You got a date tonight, soak your feet, put some of that thick shea butter on. Let me show you the kind. This is what you need, bro. If your feet is bad and your heels is jamming, this here what you need. This here. A lot of white people be like, oh, y'all never put us onto the butters, but I'm putting you on right now. This here called shea butter. And if it's too much, go ahead and put it on the stove and get you some little oil going. This here called African shea butter. Yeah, this here ain't no joke. Put this on them heels and save a life. Let's keep on going.
The most effective home remedies for fungal infections. Its antibacterial and antifungal properties fight the spores.
Apple cider vinegar.
It also regulates the skin's pH level, leaving fungi with no chance of survival. For a daily foot bath, mix half a cup of apple cider vinegar with half a cup of warm water and soak your feet in it for about 15 to 20 minutes.
And yes, you're right about the coconut oil too. Who that? That one song? You know your stuff, you always do. You're right about that.
For nail fungus, you can also apply the vinegar directly to the affected nail using a cotton swab. After just a few applications, the itching subsides, the skin calms down, and the nail starts to grow back healthier.
I'm not telling you it's going to stop in 7 days, you guys, but at least give it a month and try to see some difference before you go to the orthodontist, because you might need a little bit of help depending on how serious it is, to be honest with you.
Number 2, tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is one of the most powerful essential oils against fungi. It contains terpenes, which destroy fungal cells and reduce inflammation. Apply a few drops of pure tea tree oil daily, ideally diluted with a carrier oil like coconut oil, directly to the affected nails or skin areas.
That's another way to do it, that one song. I know what you're saying, but that kind of hurt, and it takes at least about, believe it or not, I've been doing research on this. It takes about 12 months for that whole thing to grow back the right way. And make sure that you got it covered, make sure you keep it clean, and make sure you keep it, moisturized and stuff too.
Gently massage it in so it can penetrate deeply into the skin. With consistent use, itching and redness often disappear after just a few days. The fungus loses its basis for survival. Number 3, baking soda. Athlete's foot
Now you're gonna make a paste for that nail that you was talking about, that you get that ugly looking nail. We're going to mix up a paste and put it on that nail. And we're going to do that probably about a whole month. Come on.
thrives in moist, acidic environments, and that's exactly where baking soda comes in. It neutralizes the skin and deprives the fungus of its foundation. Simply sprinkle some baking soda into your shoes or socks to absorb excess moisture. Additionally, you can make a paste from baking soda and water and apply it to the affected areas.
Baking soda, water, and what you want to do when you put that sock on, you want to leave a little bit of that baking soda in that shoe because it's good for the sweat. You know what I'm saying? Deodorizing.
Rinse off after a few minutes. This simple method not only prevents the spread of the fungus, but also helps eliminate unpleasant foot odor. Number 4, garlic.
Definitely.
Garlic contains allergen,
Yep.
a sulfur-containing compound with strong antifungal properties.
Gotta break it.
Crush a fresh garlic clove, mix it with a bit of coconut oil, and apply the paste to the infected area. Let it sit for about 30 minutes before rinsing it off.
Real quick, you heard what that was. That was garlic, coconut oil with garlic. Put it on the nail or the affected area. 30 minutes. Rinse it off thoroughly. Keep going.
This treatment can be repeated daily. For stubborn nail fungus, you can also make a garlic foot bath infusion. Add several crushed cloves to hot water and soak your feet in it. After a short time, the skin calms down and the healing process becomes visible. Number 5, coconut oil. Coconut oil works in 2 ways. It moisturizes the skin while also fighting fungi.
It has a lot of strong things inside of it. Strong nutrients inside of the coconut oil that fight the actual fungus. Yeah, I didn't even notice until I saw this earlier, you guys. Coconut oil is one of the best, right behind tea tree.
Visible. Number 5, coconut oil. Coconut oil works in 2 ways. It moisturizes the skin while also fighting fungi. The lauric acid it contains breaks down the cell membranes of many types of fungi. After every time you wash your feet, you should dry them thoroughly and then rub a thin layer of coconut oil on them,
Theo, you're right too.
especially between the toes and on the nails. This creates a natural protective barrier that prevents the fungus from coming back and keeps the skin soft and healthy. Number 6, lemon juice. Lemon juice can...
This is why you're right, Theo. Stay here, bro. You see what I'm saying? When you do stuff like that, the next thing you know, what you say comes on the screen, you might need to hang around. You're in the right place. You feel me?
Contains citric acid and vitamin C, which inhibit fungal growth and promote skin renewal. Apply the juice to the affected area with a cotton pad and let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. In addition to its antifungal effect, lemon juice also lightens discolored nails and ensures a clean, well-groomed appearance. And number 7, foot hygiene. Alongside home remedies, consistent hygiene is crucial to complete.
Would you wash your funky feet? How about just that? How about wash your feet? Number 7 should be number 1. Number 9 should have been number 1 to me. If you ain't getting bags straight up from police, if you think you're snitching, they ain't trying to listen. They be sitting in the kitchen, waiting to come hitting. Well, to me, this should have been number 1. Because a lot of that stuff can be prevented if you wash your funky feet. Funky feet. Funky feet. Wash them funky feet, y'all. Wash them funky feet.
Completely eliminate fungal infections. Wash your feet daily, dry them thoroughly, including between the toes, and change your socks regularly.
Scooter.
Use breathable shoes and disinfect them from the inside with an antifungal spray or baking soda. This is the only way to prevent the fungus from spreading again. Do you also want to know what you should eat to quickly get rid of warts? Then be sure to watch the video we've linked for you right here.
And because I like this video and I like this person, yes, we go looking. What else do they have that could help the show, that could help the people, that could help the fam? How do I do that? Boom, we're already subscribed. And guess what? We hit the notification bell. And when we hit the bell, we press all. This way, no matter what happens, we get all of the videos that come from where? Best Health. Because we use it over at the Health and Wellness section, on Our Bottom Line. And if you guys appreciate the Health and Wellness section, give me all the money in your pockets right now. Or you can just double tap that screen to get those likes up and lets many more people get over here. Because what are we doing? Now we've been trying to get you guys some merch out. That's right, you guys, 6 keychains and 6 Our Bottom Line decals. All you gotta do is email your boy after you reach that 300 mark and I'll send them out. Bridge this LLC. gmail.com. Let's keep on going, you guys. Use this to remove nail fungus and athlete's feet. That's right, you guys. But like I said, the last one should have been number one to me. If you're trying to go outside, make sure you wash your feet. That's right, you guys. You know how we do it over here. Let's keep on moving forward because you know how I love this right here. You know it's one of my favorite segments too. The animals, the animals. Nothing can stop. What y'all got for me over here in the comments? How y'all doing, all right? Y'all feeling good? How y'all feeling about that health and wellness segment? It feels like a lot of times when we talk about health and wellness, we can kind of pick a part out for each one of us that's watching the segment. It's always something relative to what we're talking about, right? I'm so appreciative that you guys made me push forward and expand on the health and wellness segment. I might just take it on the road and use it just by itself. I really mean it. Also, gonna have my own health and wellness segments where I'm not using nobody else's videos. That's the next level. So yeah, you see the numbers getting beat up and a lot of stuff happening. That's because they want more of us. So yeah, don't be surprised you see me up in here with a chalkboard because I ain't too shabby myself. And I will tell you guys to make sure you do what? Before you take any advice from us, anybody on the internet when it comes down to medical information, we pray that you listen and you make sure that you ask your doctor first before you use any of the practices or any of the measures. You might have a medication or maybe on a regimen that your doctor will not want to approve, or he may approve or may give you another one. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. It's time to get into it, you guys. I love stuff like this because we love animals. You know how animals like parrots, they copy each other and they copy certain people that they love? How about a parrot that sounds like your mama? Now, I would have loved something like that, right? Check this out. We got a parrot over here. Copies this guy's mother. And everywhere he go, won't stop following him. Yes, you guys, all animals, we love them all. So yes, let's see what's going on with this guy here. Let's check this out. Let's go.
¿Qué pasó? Life with Bruno.
Now, we used to seeing pit bulls do this and bother you in the bathroom. But Bruno's a different kind of bird.
Feels like always hearing the voice of a Hispanic mom or grandma or aunt that everybody has. It's pretty the same. As soon as I come home, he tells me if I'm gonna go to work. What? No.
¿Tú tienes trabajando? ¿Tú tienes trabajando? You hear it? ¿Tú tienes trabajando? It's copying his mother.
What are you doing? Where are you going? And then he's throwing wings and beaks. What do you want? I'm showering, he's trying to open the restroom door, and I'm like, stop. Come on, let's go. I know where you want to go. I know where you want to go. So even people in the comments say they're just surprised that a parrot can talk that much. I agree. But just imagine their faces when they find out whose voice he's copying. The first 10 years of Bruno's life, he didn't really like me. Come on! Bro, please. Only my mom was able to build that trust with him, and he ended up being my mom's favorite person. If she's cutting fruits or vegetables, he's right next to her. If she's on the phone, he's there just listening to her, listening to her conversation.
He listens to the mom's conversation, so he's got her voice down packed.
So over time, he says something. I'm like, what the? I'm like, you sound just like my mom. Okay, what's up? You okay? And still, when I was around him, he would always try to bite me. So I was like, why would I like somebody that's like that? Until 2 years ago on my birthday, he kept talking like while I was around, and then he started getting near me. It got to a point where he started getting on me. I thought it was pretty weird. But ever since then, he's on my shoulder or my chest. Look how close this man gets. Look. I feel like I can't even breathe. As soon as I come home, he gets very talkative. He's banging on his toys. And if other people come around, he wants to stay with me and protect me at all times. Oh, I'm out. You okay? It's pretty funny, but now he even gets jealous whenever my mom walks in. What?
I'm pretty sure it would be the same if you really had a favorite person, you know? At this point in life, we do have that bond that I've always wanted. It kind of brought this like enjoyment out of my life that I've never had in the past. What?
Calm down.
Come on.
Yo, he sounds just like his mother.
If you are rescuing or thinking of adopting an exotic animal, please make sure to contact professionals and do your research so that they can have the best life possible.
That's right, you guys, because we love them over here. We love animals. We ain't playing when we say we love animals. I love them so much. We got more than one episode or something coming up over here. And I'm going to tell you like this. Oh, they call them the great. Matter of fact, let me see something. They don't call them the greatest of all times for nothing. That's right, you guys. You heard of snakes on a plane? What about goats on a bus? That's right, you guys. Hey, they had somewhere to go out in Portland. If they got somewhere to go, they deserve to be on a bus too, right? Excuse me, if they got their fare together. Come on, you guys. You heard of snakes on a plane? Come on now. Goats on a bus.
Welcome back. Do you remember these goats seen walking onto a TriMet bus earlier this week? At this point, it's the bus ride seen around the world, gaining millions of views on social media. And this afternoon, we're hearing from the driver of that bus and the owner of those goats. Maybe even seeing the goats themselves. Joey Vaca live here this afternoon. What a day you have had, Joey.
Yeah, Travis, do these two look familiar? Take a look. Their owner tells me that these curious and clearly very hungry brothers are the ones who wandered all the way down Southeast 162nd and got onto a TriMet bus. Now, he tells me that they have left the yard before, but going that far is a first, and to no surprise...
Like, how the hell they knew how to wait for the bus? Everybody got on, too, and let them get on.
Bus operator says it is the first time that he's had goats board his bus.
I seen the goats on the news, and I'm like, how the hell they do that? Of course, keep Portland to it. You will never see that anywhere in the States.
It was far from a normal Tuesday morning commute when two pygmy goats boarded an FX2 bus in Southeast Portland. The bus operator says he saw the goats waiting at the bus stop when he pulled up and tried to go before they could get on.
So I was a little bit nervous because I didn't know how they will react in the bus with other passengers. They took it funny, they were laughing, which is make me feel a little bit better.
This is crazy right here. You guys ain't gonna see nothing like this nowhere. Come on, let's double tap that screen, see if we can get you guys up to 300. It's Purple Sunday, you guys. We turning up right now. Come on, come on. Let's get those double taps up. Subscribe to the channel as well to let everybody know that we over here. We ain't got no snakes on the plane. We got goats on the bus. Come on.
It's like, yeah, they left because they didn't have valid pass.
LeRae Anderson tells me they're his and they're brothers, Billy the Kid and Billy the Goat.
Billy the Kid and Billy the Goat.
He says the goats must have left the yard and went down busy 162nd to the bus stop, but he never even noticed they were gone.
I didn't know that someone had picked them up and dropped them off before I even woke up, so I didn't even know what was going on until I woke up. I really didn't know what to think. I mean, my first thought was, uh-oh, I need to make sure they can't get out no more.
Somebody literally came back to his house and brought him back in and locked him in the gate. He was still asleep. Look at his name, Cooper Loke.
So I started working on that, making sure they can't get out the fence.
In the days that followed, the goats have become a viral sensation.
It's been crazy. Lots of phone calls. Phone has not stopped blowing up. Do they have a...
I bet you one thing, the goats probably got him more famous than his rap career.
Let's pass. They've made all kind of memes. There's all kind of memes now.
Even the operator says he didn't know how big the video got until he found it on his day off.
And then as soon as I said the goats, I was like screaming like a little kid in the house. And I was like, what happened? I was like, that was me. She was like, no, this is a goat. I was like, no, the operator of the bus.
Well, Anderson says that he's getting national attention now, fielding calls from the New York Times. And TriMet says that they're actually getting national attention of their own, fielding times for the calls as well, or excuse me, fielding a call from the Times as well, but also CNN, the AP.
Crazy, right?
Live in Southeast Portland, Joey Vaca and the two Billies.
Oh, what an awesome story.
Yo, Billy the Kid and Billy the Goat. Come on, y'all. Y'all know y'all ain't gonna see nothing else like that. But on the #1 show on YouTube, that's right, Liberty, we doing it again. We knock it out the park. We don't play. We do it every single day, you guys. That's right, trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness section. And a little bit of Billy and Billy Goats too sometimes. It's your boy Bugatti NYC. We're going to come back on a little bit later. Probably go live or something like that. But y'all know what time it is, right? Don't go nowhere. Come on over here. Come on over here. Because we got to talk about this. The Show Your Talent Search. That's the talent search that we're doing in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and in Staten Island. And if you want to be a part of the show, all you got to do is go over to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com. Boom, hit that email address, put your email address in the first page, and you can be a part of the talent show. And if you win in your borough, $250 go to you. After we get all 5 people plus 1 person from online, boom, y'all see it right there, right on point. That's right, $1,000 is what you're gonna be able to win. Not from me, I'm the host. They're gonna pay it to you. That's right, Big Drip Hard Punch. Again, with my DJ Don Dada, formerly Black Ink Crew. You guys seen us turn up in many different locations before, but come on out. And if you want to be a part of the show, go on over to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com. And like Miss Swanza says, if you want to get lit, you gotta drink Big Drip. Got the 4-packs, you guys. They're nice and affordable now. And guess what? 14% alcohol by can. Each one of them is 14% natural grain spirits. What's the flavor, Bugatti? Imagine grape, raspberry, and lemon together. Oh my God. Delicious. And it's a very masterful drink as well. You guys know what we got to do, right? Before we get out of here, we're going to leave the same way that we came in. We got to get those prayers in the air. We don't leave and go nowhere without letting the Lord know we appreciate each other. How about we're thankful for another day? And I want to make sure he knows that I want to get right back in here tomorrow. That's right, you guys. Monday, to do what? Our show all over again. So what we got to do right now, we got to get those prayers in the air. Let's find something to pray for. Let's pray for greatness. Let's pray for health. Let's pray for understanding. Let's pray for respect. Let's pray for independence. Let's pray for strength for all of our people. And let's pray for love. I love to do that, and I love to pray for love. Thank you so much, you guys. And I hope you understand, September the 9th, it's going to be the 600th episode of Our Bottom Line. Every single day we've been here, even when they tried to strike us, we went over the Rumble. We don't play because we're serious about this content. No matter what y'all try to do, I'm talking to the big boys right now. We are, not me, we are the #1 show on YouTube. Go check us out on Instagram, X, everywhere else. We're expanding on the show. They want to play around. Now it's time to act up. I ain't just good here. We good everywhere. With that being said, it's going to be your last chance to double tap that screen and give me all the money in your pockets. That's right, you guys. How Liberty like to say it, Cash App, $, BOOGOTTINYC. Bugatti NYC. Love you guys, and you know how we do it over here. We're gonna start it all back over tomorrow, and we're gonna do it how we do it every day. 6 o'clock, right back here, and that's how we do it. Did I get those prayers in the air yet? Did I do those prayers? I don't think I did. Let's get those prayers in the air. I got to do that. Got to get those prayers in the air because the same way we leave, same way we start. Let's go. We're going to get those prayers in the air for Guy and Elsa. Can't forget about Luigi. Miss Swanza, Liberty and Justice. Batty Lynn, Rebecca Lanyon, Bueno chiming in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Can't forget about Teddy, 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy, Miss Keisha, Miss Swanza. Who else we got in the building? Yada Deep. There you go. Money Tree, my brother. I got all those videos you sent, and you will be on rotation this week. Miss Swanza, Guy and Elsa. Who else we got up in here? Yolanda, thank you for all of the support, each and every one of you. G-Man, love you too, bro. I caught that, love you too. Maria, there you go, Maria Munoz. Angels Among Us, how you doing? I ain't even see you. Danny C, Ad Rains, Floyd Shirley, Teddy Marcel, my brother, how you been? God bless you. Amanda, Miss Swanza, Guy and Elsa, Liberty and Justice, Miss Hort, what's that? Miss Hourglass. Okay, I got you in there. Who else? Luigi, can't forget about Colessive, Winter Rising, Sam Champion, again. My brother Casey Ramos. Can't forget about all the other people. Batty Lynn. Can't forget about Miss Ducey, Miss Swanza, Miss or Mr. I'm sorry, Miss Swanza. That's right. Who else we got? We oughta D. And you know who we can't forget? How about me? Let's make sure that Bugatti's in those prayers too, so I can make it back safe and sound for you guys tomorrow to do it all over again. Amen. That's right, you guys. Flawless show. I think it was pretty good, and I hope that you guys got a lot out of the politics part, the health and wellness. But that's my favorite segment, and even the end of it when it comes down to the animals. I think about every single one of us while we're trying to put all this content together, so we make sure that we curate nothing but the best. I can't wait to see you guys right back here. Today is Purple Sunday. Get outside, get some sun, have a walk. You guys know how we got to do. You got to get that 30 minutes in, get some of that vitamin D, change some of the environment, work on those neuropaths, because guess what? I'll be right back here tomorrow to do it all over again. Our bottom line, trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness section. Shun. It's your boy BOOGOTTINYC, and like I always tell you, y'all could have went anywhere, but the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. So until tomorrow, 6 o'clock in the morning, got 'em! Peace.